Alright guys, let's do this. Now we left off in an interesting spot. We had been chased by one of our former companions, Leon, all over the place. He was hunting us down. He became a monster. We got away and we secured the batteries and things that we need to basically kickstart this portal, which we think is going to take us to like a encampment that has some local people, but also the rest of our companions. So we're trying to meet back up with them. This says, Tasi Trianon, alone, heavily pregnant, and gradually turning into a monster, is trying to reach a desert town and the survivors of her expedition. She is trapped in ruins deep beneath the dunes. She must escape, and a mysterious portal seems her best hope. So that's right, we are also becoming a monster, kind of like what happened to Leon, which was so heartbreaking. We could listen, or we got to read all the notes that Leon was scribbling before he fully became a monster. He was trying to remember his name, trying to remember why he was there, all kinds of stuff. What does this have in store for us? This portal better take us where we want to go. Yeah, so here's the portal. We just got back here. To be honest, I didn't really like Leon when he was a human. I mean, we didn't have a whole lot of experience with him, but he didn't seem like the friendliest fellow. Alright, well, hopefully we've seen the last of Leon. If this portal takes us out of here, he's probably stuck here, honestly. Okay, so this is where we have to put the batteries. We had the orb that we already placed in here. That was step one. We had to align all of these things up here so the energy would come down properly. That was step two. Now we got the Duracells we have to install, which we got two. Number one. And number two. What is happening? Do we get to pick where we go? How does this work? Whoa. Is it gonna collapse? What's going on? Okay, let's press the button. I'm scared. What's gonna happen? Oh, I think that red stuff is taking over again. Crap, what are we missing? The orb is in there. Hashtag sponsored Duracell. It would be amazing. Alien Duracells. Oh yeah, look, things are falling apart here. Now, oh, it's starting to creep up on us. I remember I had to go around and move all these things. Oh, they're not in the right spot anymore. Crap. I didn't realize they moved. Okay, we have to fix these. See, these all have to be in the light beam. As one. Oh, crap. Can't go that way. This is bad. I shouldn't have been standing there. I didn't realize they weren't already set up. I blame Leon. He probably came here and messed with it. I think there's three of them.
Come on, quickly!
There we go. That's two. One. Oh, God! So Leon Phantasma was somebody that came here with us. Oh, we can't go that way. And he got corrupted by this darkness and turned into a complete monster. And he was trying to kill us throughout a good chunk of this game. And a character from Resident Evil. That's true. Leon S. Kennedy. Okay, let's get over here. Ugh. Trying to avoid that stuff. Oh, that noise. That's creepy. If you don't mind horror games, Phantasma, a lot of them are really good.
I think that's it.
I definitely recommend Resident Evil. Oh crap, what? There's a monster. What is that? Where'd he come from? Okay, let's press the button. Where'd the monster go? Okay, I think we got it. Oh, the red flesh got it. Yes! Oh no, it's everywhere. I hope we went through. Oh, that's a sad looking picture. Breathing harshly.
Hush now, lullaby.
Right.
Close your eyes, for sleep is coming. Hush now, lullaby.
Gosh.
Mama sees, so don't you cry.
She's just holding her dying daughter. Jeez. She's sick or something. Yeah, Phantasma. Resident Evil definitely has puzzles. Probably not as much as Silent Hill, but it has them.
Fuck.
Where's the town?
Whatever that flesh was, I think it broke the portal.
Crap.
So much for the town. Where the hell have I taken us now?
Okay, well, it's not as dark, not as creepy as before, but it's not the camp we were trying to get to. Oh, it has one of these things. So these things you can move around, and they're kind of like a power source for doors and stuff. Yeah, see, it's lighting up these green things. I don't know what we do with them. It's our Wi-Fi adapter. Pretty much. I need to get a new Wi-Fi router. I want one of those mesh systems that you can have one big Wi-Fi signal throughout your house, because the way our house is it's one story, but it's kind of long, so I can't have like a centrally located one that reaches the entire house. Let's see, until John locks it on the other side of the steel door and blocks the signal. Oh, that was terrible, Tasi. I can't believe I broke the game like that. That was funny. I mean, I don't know how they would have tested that. They would have had to have think to try to break it that way. I just did it naturally, because I am just that good at failing. Okay, let's see what's up these stairs. We're just gonna get our bearings, see where the heck we are.
Another portal.
Hmm.
Or it was. Ruined now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, these kind of wires everywhere. It looks like the other portal. We are forever in awe of your ability to murder and ability to fail. Sometimes they work together. My failure gets somebody killed. And you broke Watchdog Legion the other day. They should hire me for this QA. How is that game, by the way? I only ever played the first Watch Dogs for like an hour or so. So I don't have hardly any experience with it. I heard Watch Dogs 2 was pretty good. Definitely an improvement from the first one. And Tajay, to be honest, you'd love to be that good at failing. That kind of failing is how people get jobs in game test. I mean, true. The only problem with game testers is most people go into that job because they want something different, you know? Game testing is usually... It might sound like fun, but it's mostly paperwork. I have not heard good things about game testing jobs. How do I get through here? We might have to take a Wi-Fi adapter over here. Let's see. That door's sealed. I guess we can see what's more over this way. You break a lot of games too, Elizabeth? The thing is, the glitches you find aren't always easily patched. Sometimes they're inherent to the game engine, and that's larger work that is necessary. You know, I think they do that a lot, where if a patch is so hard to reproduce, they're just like, we'll deal with it. You know, it's not that, like, game-ending type of bug, so we'll just leave it. If the cost to fix it would be way too much, you know? Oh yeah, I kind of heard that too, Phantasma. You don't have a very stable character in Watchdog Legions because you can take over anybody. So you don't really feel like you have one strong protagonist, I guess. So there's something right here. I think we have to turn that on. You already said Watch Dogs is awful times 3. Or not times 3. That's a face. Did you like the other Watch Dogs, Elizabeth, or is it just this one you're not a fan of? Okay, we have another. There I go, taking out the compass. I'm trying to crouch. Check on the baby.
This doesn't get any easier, does it, Marie?
Good catch, Relentless. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Like, at least for me, a lot of things kind of go in one ear, out the other. You can pick out the gold out of everything that I say. I love it. So we might have to string multiple Wi-Fi routers together to power some stuff up. Like a mesh wireless network, which I want. I gotta do a lot of research to make sure they're any good, I guess. So how far do I have to go before this gets power? Right there. Okay, so if that's there, that doesn't seem to help me out here. Well, let's see if we can get them attached to the door, perhaps. There was a door over here we couldn't open. Whoa, what happened? You just like threw it. Okay, so it stops right there. Let's leave it there, go grab the other one, and see if we can extend it to the door. Oh, that sucks to hear, Phantasma. I hate it when a game feels repetitious and makes me feel like I'm just doing busy work, you know? Hey, it worked. That did open up the door. Gold digger. We got another adapter. I mean, no real reason to close it off. Oh, you got it $20 off. That's really good. Didn't it just come out? What is this? It's just like a little light, I guess? A little lamp? I don't know. We have not learned to read this language yet. If it's blue, we can read it. Orange, not so much. You know what my guess is? You have to beat the game. Then you can come back and read those a second playthrough or something. Just a hunch. Why do aliens have matches? Am I the only... Is that a silly question? I don't know. I don't see anything that they light up. Yeah, see, this one we can read. So you ordered the PS4 version, and that version is discounted. And then you can upgrade it to PS5. Is it a free upgrade? I've heard some companies are doing free upgrades, and some people are charging for it. Okay, the major breakthrough in the refinement process was from I'm going to destroy this. Ayandra, the apostate, who begged sanctuary in our city, having incurred the wrath of the rulers of the enkindled fortress. To prove his worth, the apostate suggested a decoration of flower of Emirish to erase the memory of the subject, thus reducing the fatigue associated with multiple sessions of stimulation. Quality time. This greatly impressed Tamaku, and he placed Ayandra under his protection. The two worked together for many years until the apostate's crimes were revealed, whereupon he was exiled beyond return. It's funny, we get so much backstory out of the different, I don't want to say gods, but like they're trying to make the queen immortal and things like that. Really interesting stuff. And you're right, Nate. This is absolutely a nightlight. Very fancy nightlight. I guess we might as well turn them all on. You thought that was weird too, Elizabeth? It cracks the immersion for me and matches an oil in another world. I mean, oil, I can understand that. It's just a substance, like water or something, maybe. But matches, I don't get.
At least we got away from Leon. I never liked him. He liked me, but in the wrong way. And he hated Salim.
Well, good. I guess Leon got what was coming to him. Yeah, they shouldn't be identical canisters. They should definitely be like some special alien thing, I guess. Even aliens need lube. Bonk. I need a bonk sound effect. Okay, before we leave here, let me just make sure we're not missing anything. I think we just had to get that extra Wi-Fi adapter. Okay. So with 3 of these, maybe we can daisy chain them all the way there. We can totally do another emote, guys. You know, it's been so long since I've asked you guys, but if you ever want to switch emotes out, we can do it at any time. I actually don't have a waiting period to swap out emotes. I just don't know which one we would get rid of. That's going to be on you guys. You guys have to pick which baby to sacrifice, not me. I already sacrificed enough babies on stream. Just don't quote that. Okay, let's take this over here. Yeah, what would a John Cadia hammer look like? I don't know. Okay, that's where this one stops. Right about there. We got one more. Hopefully it's going to open up whatever's in that room. Don't do it, Relentless. Don't do it. Just keep the ouch one. The ouch one therapy is one of our originals, you know? Ooh, there we go. That turned on a lot of stuff. Okay, I can put us right there. I think it's as far as we can go. Don't manage to drop one through the map, though. We're rooting for you. Now, what sucks, though, Elizabeth, is I can't save it. Because normally when I play games that I can break, I save it consistently. Because I expect myself to fail and destroy something. In this game, I just got to live with that decision and hope there's an autosave recently, you know? Although, I guess I can't look at lows. But this game does seem to have a lot of backup saves, which is good. Okay, it turned on this light right here. Oh my, yes. We got to keep that one, too. I love that. I kind of... Which angle would it be? I guess it'd be this one. But I was thinking about doing an emote where I'm kind of like... What is his hand doing? Is it like this? Where I kind of like reproduce that guy's face. Where he's like... doing that laugh. I mean, it's a no shave November. So when I get the full beard going, I can totally do it. Let's see. I just realized I need to update the quote list again. Oh no. Quote spam incoming. So you have to save and exit and then continue to save in manual position. So it actually saves you exactly where you are, Elizabeth. I assumed it was kind of a most recent checkpoint. Like maybe not exact, like if I'm standing right here. I assumed it would put me towards the beginning of this area, you know? But that's cool if it's exactly where you are. Also very dangerous in case you put yourself in a bad situation where you don't have any matches or oil. What does this do?
Some sort of performance? Presentation?
Is it a puppet show? Hold on. That's a good one, number 55. I like that. You know, I think it's something in common with horror games, but we've played quite a number of games recently that have had a lot of genitalia. One reason or the other. Not usually sexual, just genitalia. I don't see anything up here. There's a cool light up there. It can be very scary, Phantasma. I still think the scariest game genitalia I've ever seen was Outlast. Because I literally bumped right into it. If you're not familiar with Outlast, you're going around with a camera with night vision in complete darkness. You can't see things until you're like right on top of them. And I was literally crouching, trying to be stealthy. Just kind of like bumped right into it. I'm like, oh my god, what is that? And then ran for my life. Is that a spider monkey? But yeah, just bump. Oh my gosh, get me the hell out of here. Why isn't he wearing pants? It was an asylum, so... Let's see, do you still have amnesia? Kind of, Spider. Yeah, actually, this game also, quite literally, your character has amnesia. We're kind of learning about what really happened. It feels like time travel, in a way. I mean, it could be time travel. I don't know. And how are you doing, Spider? It's good to see you, dude. We're getting a lot of good quotes from this game. What is this quote spam? Nate warned you. He warned you. Oh, I did miss this thing right here. Okay, maybe we have to do that first. Oh, what is this thing? It brings out a statue. Okay, let's check this out. Nice. Good job, Nate. I appreciate that. Oh, no. I think it's a timed thing. Hold on. What's going on? Was I supposed to climb up there and get something from that statue? Oh, there's more genitalia. What am I saying? Every time. Cults and genitalia. That's the theme of John Cadia. So it did some kind of scan. Oh, check it out. That's what it did. Now we have this whole readout of this body. It's a very tiny tingle tangle. It's very cold in this alien world. Okay, what does this do now? It's gonna grab him. Enhance. Enhance. Okay, he's going this way. Can I follow you? Will the door open? They turned the hot water off. He just got out of the shower. Okay, how do I open up this door? Oh, you know what? We might need to bring more Wi-Fi routers this way. Now that this one's in here, I have a feeling I can move these. Nate is just thinking, I just got the list updated. Okay, is that one still on? No, that did turn that one off. Okay. Let's put it back. Put it back, John, put it back. Right about here. Okay. So, it's not going to be that easy. What is the deal with this thing? It looks like... Are we trying to find something wrong with the body? I don't know what that is. Let's bring another one out. Why not? Okay, while that's going on, I'm going to rush up here and see if we can intercept it. It stays here for a second. That lights up. Oh! Oh! We get to climb into here. I get it. I did that on purpose. I knew what was going on, guys. Come on. Great title for that. Thank you for that. We are in the Dingle Dangle machine, officially. Can we reach that thing? I don't know if I can reach the thing to pull it open. Oh, we're in area 15 out of 20. Thank you, Hasiba. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to beat the game today.
There you are.
Let's scan the baby. Aw.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little one. Happy tears, I promise.
Little Amari right there.
I thought you might be a dream. Or that there was... that something had gone wrong.
Demon baby. I mean, when you look down, that's definitely not a dream. Oh no.
What?
I gotta get back in here. Come on, jump in. Is it about to take me on a ride? Oh no, we have to press that button. I'm scared. What did it find? Enhance. Doesn't like the baby.
I don't like this. What does it mean?
The machine's just confused. It's like, oh no. Oh, it's the ghost.
Sickness. Wasting.
The child will be born with a sickness. It will waste her to nothing.
Oh no.
I can help her. I can save her.
She's ill. She's ill, I remember. Oh god. Just like Alice, what do I do? Help me!
Same thing Elise had.
Within these walls.
Follow me.
Alright, well that's kind of where I was going anyway. So that's what this thing did. It found some kind of disease right here. So the baby is sick, like Elise was sick. Baby does what it wants. To be frank, my belly looks the same after I eat a large dinner. That's kind of what I was saying, Nate. What I was thinking. When she says, I wonder if it was all a dream. I'm like, yeah,
I got to see you.
that's how I look after Thanksgiving. Okay, jump in, jump in, jump in. There we go. That's right. That did happen, huh, Nate?
If there's something in here that can help you, I've got to try it. Anything.
And Friendly. How's it going, Friendly? It's good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, we've been putting some weird stuff on our body, right, Friendly? It's not good for the baby, I'm sure. God, look at all these things. So, is this the harvesting that the notes were talking about earlier, do you think?
Shit!
Oh, crap!
Oh, damn it!
It's a fun ride. Oh no, what's going on? What's going on? Look at all of these corpses. Some have flesh. The ones deeper are all bones. The big old skull. That's a huge skull. Now somebody had asked about Georgie earlier. I hear Georgie pitter-pattering right now. Georgie. Oh. Georgie's not going to come over here. He is ready for a nap. Check this out. Let me make sure my phone's on the right Wi-Fi. Yes. Okay. A Georgie has been spotted. Currently. Just chilling. Hi, Georgie. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Oh, I hear another dog. You see him yawning? He's getting tired. There's a Gus somewhere too. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. Hi, Gushy Bear. How you doing? Oh, look at your face. Look at your shovel face. Hold on, I gotta go pet him. He's just too dang cute. Such good dogs. Okay. We don't get to see Gus too often. It's always fun when he comes to visit. And Phantasma, pregnancy is terrifying. It is so unnatural. I look forward to the days when babies are gestated in tubes. I mean, it's very unnatural. I mean, sorry, it's very natural, but probably feels very unnatural, you know? It's the only thing that keeps the human species alive. Yeah, we got... I guess when you say it like that, Nate, we have cults, genitalia, and cute dogs. That's the stream. Now we're going into vents. Nothing good ever happened in vents. I get flashbacks to Alien Isolation. That looks like a pretty big drop, but I don't think I have a choice. People coming out of people. I love how Relentless describes pregnancy. It's like the baby's controlling a giant flesh mecha. Which, when I hear that, it's like, that's amazing. Okay, maybe I actually don't need the flashlight. Oh no, I'm starting to get head crabs again. I should use a flashlight. Or lantern, I guess. Thank goodness we got some light again. We should have evolved to lay eggs. I mean, it would be less painful. Not that it would be not painful at all, Phantasma, but they'd be smaller, right? You don't have to, you know, raise the whole thing for 9 months. Is it my imagination, or is this the first time I've ever noticed our character's shadow? I don't think I've ever noticed our character's shadow before.
Sorry, my love. I should have known you were ill.
Poor baby.
I'll find a way to make you well. I swear.
Yeah, the whole idea of umbilical cords is pretty gross. Especially people that save them. That's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and create some more light over here. Poor Phantasma. Too late. I already have traumatization. Okay, not much back over there. To be totally honest, I haven't looked a ton into that stuff, but I'm sure it would terrify me as well. Walking on 2 legs takes time to learn. That it does, Bonnie. How's it going, Bonnie? It's good to see you. Holy crap. What is that noise? Something's banging around out there.
I don't want to know what I'm stepping on.
It's just a very fancy designer carpet. Nothing to worry about here, guys. I think we need to go this way. The husband fainted, Phantasma? That might be me. I don't know. I love gruesome stuff in games and movies. The more blood, the merrier. Doesn't bother me. Real life violence or gory stuff? No, not a fan. Oh, what is that? There's something there. I can't quite see it. Is that a predator? I think it's a predator. I could see like wavy lines, like there was something invisible in front of me. Get to the chopper! Where'd it go? Ew. Sorry, buddy, we gotta move you. You're in the way. I was gonna say, Phantasma, can a father do that now because of COVID and everything? I've heard when you're in the hospital, it's nearly impossible to get visitors. That's good. That's good to hear. It might depend on the state, but hopefully they can do that everywhere. Because how bad would that be to not actually see the birth of your own child? You can have one support person. That's good. But then I feel bad for, you know, the grandma or grandpa or somebody else that they wanted to have there as well. Okay, we made it out. We're finally outdoors. We haven't been outdoors in so long.
My heart.
Oh, Alice passed away. Or are you? Dang it, Elizabeth. You're breaking my heart here. We have to be out. It looked like outdoors. What kind of outside? We're still in this weird world. We're not out of the alien world yet. Okay. We need to get back to the desert, which is also terrifying. And with COVID, if you're healthy and so is the baby, you will be discharged in 24 hours. Holy cow, that's good. I mean, as long as you're healthy, it's nice. How long did it used to be?
This is some sort of station, I think.
If you were healthy? Would they keep you like 2-3 days? Come on, give me another torch. This is so dark. Oh no, we're out of oil. I have one large. Okay. Oh. Some more torches. There we go. I didn't like the sound of that. I would say I feel like I shouldn't be here, but that's true for every place in this game. This place is just so huge and dark. Oh, come on. I'm using all of my matches just to kind of find my way around here, which actually makes me happy that they have alien matches. What is this thing? Oh, more backstory.
Pavlos, by my knee, delivers constant chatter about the honeycomb he found. Phila, little face, serious, tongue stuck out as she draws in the earth with his stick. Hermia catches the boy up in her arms and flashes me a tired smile. I too am tired, but I am grateful for this day.
It's a memory, I think.
And there's another one right here.
It is time. I hold her down, stroking her neck. She is oblivious, nuzzling at me. I thank her for her company, for her comfort, for her nourishment. I cut her throat swiftly.
Whoa.
She complains, but it does not take long. I catch the blood in a clay pot. She will save us this winter.
So, cannibalism? I'm not sure what that was all about. Let's see, relentless. According to your mom, your dad was there for your birth and he didn't know what else to say, so he kept telling my mom to breathe, and eventually she got fed up with it and told him, I am breathing, squeezed his hand so hard his wedding band got bent. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That is some grip that your mom has. Okay, I don't really see any reason to light that torch. I think we've seen everything in this room. Is this a door right here? It is, okay. That is the best origin story I've heard of. I love when you call it origin story. I immediately think we're like all superheroes.
Here? This is the place I can help Amari?
Vitae is life against sickness.
What do I have to do?
Create Vitae. Sit. Be healed.
Okay.
The energy that powered the portal. Right, because that was so easy to find last time.
I love her sarcasm. So
worry
easy to
about
find.
There must be a way to make it here, or she wouldn't have said it.
So we have to find more batteries and stuff. There goes Georgie. To basically get some power down these lines, then we sit in this
This
chair
looks
and get healed.
dead. Needs energy to bring it to life, I think.
These are probably the plans right there. Oh, we gotta talk to the baby.
She promised aid. Within these walls, she said.
Bonnie,
Just stay
some
calm, my love.
really high quality gold,
Stay
huh?
with me. All will be well.
X is baby, C for... I haven't been using the compass at all lately. I guess I should be using it more, huh? So this is kind of showing me the clues right here. Is there an item here I need? Just seems like a bunch of kind of random tools. But if I go back to the compass, it is lit up right here. It could be something behind the wall. I'm not sure. Okay, we found that machine. We also need power for that. So really, I think we got to go somewhere and just find batteries. But what is this? Can't do much with that. Are there any torches in here? I'm trying not to use all my flashlight. That is a weird skeleton. Not as weird as the skeleton in Black Mirror 3. Oh my lord. Was that 3 or 2? I think it was 3 that had the skeleton puzzle. I had such a hard time with that. Ah, we can slide open this door. Just a little bit, Nate. Just a little bit. Every one of these ridiculous hard puzzles just destroys a little bit of John. Just a little bit. Hey, Hermit. How's it going, dude? Good to see you, man. Okay, what is this? I can't get through here. Here we go. Okay. Is this something used to route the power, maybe? I don't know. And Jimmy Hop Hop, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, Jimmy. Don't know what that is yet. Oh, you just got back from running some errands. Nice. This is actually my Friday, Hermit. So I get to stay up extra late, and I'm planning on beating this game tonight. So life is good. Friendly,
That's
every
the station
puzzle
again.
damages us. I can't turn that. It's almost like it's rusted shut or something. I don't know. Like it's moving a little bit, but something's stuck. So we'll have to come back to that. Oh, the last puzzle of Phantasmagoria 2, that took 5 years off my life. And it's so bad because I've done it before. But it was so traumatizing, I had completely erased it from my memory. I don't know how I couldn't remember that puzzle. Well, today is Thursday, Hermit, but I work 980s, so I get every other Friday off. So when I say it's Friday, it's my Friday. No work tomorrow. What is this thing? Another crazy map. Looks like this thing's broken. So we might have to fix whatever this red line is. Make it blue like everything else. I have no idea what that is, but we'll figure it out. Okay, under the sign of Olan, on the 8th rise, at the second calling, I, Teoti, make this record. I like how they say that. They're basically saying like, diary entry, blah, 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 June 5th, you know? The Vitae flow has reached equilibrium across the network as a result of the adjustments to Factory 6. This is the line with recent calculations and indicates that we will indeed have more than sufficient flow to sustain the Empress and meet the demands of the populace until the new factories are connected 100 rises from now. I guess days, kind of. So recorded in her eternal name. I do really want to play Cyberpunk, gamer. I mean, I love The Witcher. 100%, that's like my most anticipated game right now. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I have two schools of thoughts on streaming it. One, I don't typically like... Oh, we got to check out the baby.
Just
a sec.
dream of Paris, of sunlight on cobblestones and beautiful trees. Dream. And it will all be better.
Should have stayed in Paris. I typically like to stream shorter games so we can beat them, because I only play games about 12 hours a week or so we can beat it in like a week or two, you know? Not a huge time commitment. We can keep it all in our memory. Cyberpunk is going to be a easily 50, 60 hour game. That might take me a couple months to beat, at least. But I also don't know if I'm going to really be playing it outside of stream. I just have so much going on right now. So, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. What about you guys? Like, is that a game you'd be interested to watch on stream? Is that a game that doesn't interest you in the slightest? There's got to be some torches. Come on. I feel like I haven't found a torch in a long time. This is so dark. Okay. Have we been here before? I don't know.
There's someone in there.
Whoa.
Still alive.
That's creepy. We could talk to them?
I don't think I can get it open.
I'm sorry. I have no way to help you.
He's staring at me. I don't know if I like this. Let's see, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of it, but I think a full playthrough might be a bit much. That might be a 2. It might be good just to do a few, and then maybe vote or something. See what you guys want to see. John's pregnant. I am in this game, Spider. Okay, I heard something else really strange. Is there a creature in here with me? Check out this shrine over here. What you want to bet there might be matches in there? Yes, there are. I'm pregnant. So it's funny, they're giving me matches, but no oil. I would think oil would be more common than matches in this weird world. Here's one lantern. Thank goodness. Oh, we found another note. Under the sign of Vidu, on the 12th rise, at the second calling, I, Atharu, make this record. I'm going to start... Every time I write something down, I'm going to kind of use that format. The cycle of replenishing is now as follows. 1 application of elixir of flower of Amerish, that the memories of the pain be erased. Application of extracted materials to raise level of Inda above indication level, that the subject's potential be maximized. So recorded in her name eternal. Is John pregnant or is he okay? Look at this. I'm like
I'll do anything.
I'm like
Everything
8 months
to get you
pregnant
home.
practically. Okay. We gotta figure out how to help that guy. Under the sign of Olan, on this 8th rise, as the 4th or at the 4th calling, I, Atharu, make this record. The memory view process has undergone refinement by Suvar. Short bursts of memory are optimal. Combined with the new elixir, the memory cycle now reaches full application at no longer than 57 Idar. Our goal is to now reduce the cycle of pain, to improve the public perception of the process. Tamaku has ordered it, so it must be. So recorded, in her name, eternal. This one is an important one. It does make mention of like a measurement. It says no longer than 57. So I wonder if we're going to find some controls and we have to match it right there. The memory view process. So my guess is we're going to be able to modify something, work some machine, and set it up so we can read this guy's memories as long as we set it up all correctly. Let's see, a pregnant main character in a horror game? Bet your dollars to donuts main character's gonna die. Oh no, Hermit. I'm not sure. It could totally happen. Oh, it shows a lot of society. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it even talked about public perception. You never really think about that with alien civilizations, but it makes sense. Okay, these head crabs are getting to me. I don't have enough stuff to make it light everywhere. Ooh, another memory.
Under the sign of Idu on the 4th rise at the second calling, I, Atharu, make this record. Research into the revised chamber has led to a breakthrough. Introducing the memory capsules allows for a more intense reaction to the pain, rising to a tensor level of 17 immediately. Subjects no longer rapidly burn out. Our supply problem is solved. Direct stimulation of the nerves, followed by a dose of elixir of Emmerich, followed by an application of the subject's own best memories. Or to view it another way, fear, oblivion, hope. Fear, oblivion, hope. It's so simple. Without fear, there is no vitae. Without hope, there is no fear. So recorded in her name eternal.
They're putting these people through all this pain to harvest the vitae. So they can heal themselves, it sounds like. That's messed up. if I'm reading that correctly. Subject 1143SV. Initial extraction indicates subservient class, no immediate family. Low potential yield. Focus further extraction on earliest memories, but also consider discard. Your memories suck. Into the trash with you. Subject 1145SV, my personal favorite. Initial extraction indicates worker class, with familial structure consisting of a partner and 2 offspring at the time of capture. High potential yield. Per protocol, focus further extraction on early contact with partner and formative years of offspring. In addition, typical strong memories relate to capture location and parental connection. And Dingo. I don't know why my workplace feels the need to have every love song in existence play on the store radio. Oh no. It's like whatever you don't want to hear, Dingo, that's what they're going to play, right? I would say you need some really good sound canceling headphones, Dingo, except you probably need to hear things at your work, so maybe not the best idea. Subject 1144SV. Initial extraction indicates worker class, no immediate family, but a strong connection to a single individual. Average potential yield. Focus further extraction on contacts with that individual. Ignore all pre-adult memories, as no familial connections typically indicate no positive material to use. Yeah, they're just hunting down good memories. Yeah, the way they so clinically discuss the best way to make these people suffer makes me uncomfortable. Agreed. Agreed. I mean, Elizabeth, I wouldn't be surprised if the Christmas music has already started in many places. There is some tie-in, I know, to the original game, Hermit. You see some names of people from the original game and kind of events that happened, but I'm not sure about Machine for Pigs. I have not played it yet. Oh, check this out.
Oh, look at them. I wonder who they were. I need to tell you about Alice, little one. She was your sister. For a while, in our little rooms in Paris, it was just the 3 of us. She loved stories. And she loved to play in the park. And she's with your father now. And you're with me. Oh, and there was Maka. Alice's toy monkey. I've got him here. I'm sure she'd love him to be yours.
Now, what's going on here? They don't look like aliens to me. But look at their legs. The guy on the left looks like he has some kind of goat leg or a horse leg or something. The guy on the right kind of looks like he has a table leg for a leg or something like that. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's bizarre. But maybe that's not supposed to be his leg at all. I don't know. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. A satyr, thank you. I'm so bad with those mythological names. He's laying on a table? That makes more sense. I'm like, that looks like a table leg. Looks like we can push this, but... Oh, you can. Okay.
Come on.
I mean, I don't know why I would push it, but I can. What makes you think aliens would look so different? I just kind of feel like, Elizabeth, probably because of that loading screen, that to me looked like a, not traditional, but a much more alien sort of stereotypical face, you know? I kind of assume, maybe they look like that. But here they kind of look like people from maybe Julius Caesar times. Have you seen some of the things humans make? We do make a lot of weird stuff. I would love for an intelligent species to find us and to get their impressions of what the heck humans are. Okay, so does this have to be over here? There we go. Oh my gosh. What the hell just happened? That's bad. That's bad. That's very bad. getting away from that. I think it's coming for me. Oh, crap. I might be dead right now, guys. Hey, Max. How's it going, dude? It's good to see you, man. I'm just getting chased down by some giant light monster. I don't even know what it looks like. Of course, curiosity is going to make me poke my head in here and see what it looks like before I should. Where'd it go? Oh, it's still there. It's still there. You just woke up an hour ago? Nice. I woke up 16 hours ago? 15 hours ago? Something like that. Okay, this thing is not leaving. So I think we're just gonna have to sneak around it with our object. That's a wraith, and they are very, very annoying. Oh no. Whoa. He just teleported. Hashtag John go to sleep. It's only 8:30. And it's my Friday. Okay, I don't know where it is. I'm just marching this way. I can hear it. Oh, I think I see it. Crap. I don't know if he saw me or not. I know, kind of ironic. You say that, Alex. Oh, it's right there. Oh no. Sneaky sneak. Oh crap, oh crap. It saw me. It saw me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get away, get away. Get away, Tasi. I'm mashing so many buttons. Oh no, I think I lost it. We're dead. We're so dead. Crap. Dang, now where's that gonna put me? It was tricky, Nate, because I have to move that battery object, but it's making a lot of light. So in the darkness, I can't see anything except for the object I'm holding. I couldn't tell where the monster was,
Not
really.
going to turn into Leon.
I gotta spend more time kind of looking to see where the creature is and then sneak around it. I probably should have ran, Elizabeth. I was more worried about making noise, but noise might not be too much of a problem. It's probably more sight focused, with all the light, obviously. Oh, did it leave the object where I dropped it? Oh, so Hermit, the next game we're going to play is actually a community requested game. Therapy Android requested this kind of top-down, point-and-click puzzle horror game called Sanitarium, which actually takes place in like a loony bin, I believe. A sanitarium, which I've heard so many good things about that game. Oh, they can hear things too, Elizabeth? Dang it. Okay. So he's behind there right now. Now's a good time to keep sneaking. Oh crap. When did he get over here? I threw an item behind me. I think he's gonna go check it out. Oh, does that one not play nice on modern systems? Hopefully I don't have too much problems. I have never played it before. I have it on Steam, so hopefully the Steam version has some kind of things to help out, you know? Can I close this door? We cannot. Crap. I know, I have to get a Windows 98 computer too. And then try to get video out onto the stream. Oh man. here I am just trying to wander around with my nightlight, my Wi-Fi router. It just keeps chasing me around. Oh, it's connected to something. There we go. Oh, and the door closed behind me. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we made progress. There are some really obtuse puzzles in that game. You know I'm going to struggle. But Therapy Android has played it before. So when Therapy sees me squirming and struggling, I can get the little push in the right direction. There we go. Now we can do that. Famous last words, right? Okay, so now that we turned that on, did this change at all? I don't think so. Now, I did see it updated our journal. If I go to reminders. Okay, so this kind of checks off all the stages that we've done. I like this. We've done all those steps. Whatever this is, there's the chair. So there's at least 2 things we have to do there. Since games switch resolution a lot and uses some weird resolution where digital goes, what? It screws everything up, right, Max? I actually don't have any kind of capture cards for analog signals, only HDMI. Okay, I'm going to take this with me because we need kind of power in all these other rooms.
Another of these energy devices.
Oh, there's a body.
God, you're alive.
Yeah, they look just like people.
Hello? Can you hear me? I don't know. Grunt or something if you can hear me.
I mean, they probably can't understand you.
Christ. So close, but I can't reach you.
Now I'm kind of scared to press the button. Or flip the switch. What is it going to do to him, guys? You know I have to do it. We just have to. Oh, you don't even have a digital capture card? I have 3. I have a Elgato HD60 Pro, which I use for capturing games typically. And then I have a Cam Link, which I use for this camera. And then I have a HD60S, which is a USB external one. And I've used that to capture a second computer. And Andy uses it when she streams or needs to capture anything. Oh, we can't turn that on yet. Okay. Is it not getting power? This thing is lit up. Do I have to move it over here? This thing's getting power from something. It's always killing, Nate. It's always the answer. Or always the ramifications, I guess. You know what? I feel like we need to put something here. Like maybe there's an object we're missing. What could that be? This looks like it could give them water? I don't know.
These machines, they inflict pain, and Vitae comes out.
Yep.
Oh, little one. That's what I'll have to do if I want to make you better.
We're gonna do it. We gotta take care of that baby. Let's see, you thought we might have been hiding from the race. Actually, when we got out of that room, Elizabeth, with the Wi-Fi router, it locked the Wraith away, so that was kind of nice. Although I'm sure I'll have to go back in. Oh, here's a button. Is this gonna work? No. We need a battery right here so we can torture the guy to get the Vitae to help save the baby. Question is, now where do I find a battery? You torture somebody to save a pudgy baby? My baby in real life? Torture? Is it life or death for him? I guess that might be a better question. Wait, can we put these in here? This looks like fire. Oh! So is this going to burn the guy? No, we can't do that yet. We still need the battery. I mean, not having a child, I can't really say one way or the other, but I'd do some crazy things for those dogs and my wife. Push comes to shove, you know? Okay, so I think we just need to find a battery right now. I wonder if I have to take the Wi-Fi router with me. Is this a working battery? This looks like water. Oh, maybe it's not a battery at all. Okay. Okay, so what are we missing now? Does something go right here? Why is this red? Maybe we don't need that particular one. There's also this one. Oh, this matches the one we have there. Oh, okay, so this is like the fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire. Okay, let's press this button. No. We flip the switch now? No. Okay, well at least those two things are lined up. Like it's the same symbol on both of these. Now what am I missing?
God, even if you can hear me, I don't know how to get you out.
Everything you need is in this room? Well, I think we have to do this. Unfortunately, it's the system they set up. To get Vitae to that chair, you have to cause pain to someone else. You don't have to? Well, then never mind. I mean, a lot of games, they'll just make you do it. Like, well, I guess think of Soma. There are some of those robots you have to kill to progress the game. It's not an option. Some of them are just minding their own business and talking to you. You don't have to do anything to them, but you can. You can almost think of it as a mercy killing, putting them out of their misery, but you don't have to do anything. Oh, baby's freaking out.
I'm here, my love. I'm here. Don't listen to the world, my love. Just sleep.
I mean, if I'm thinking of her, if I'm role-playing this character, I would think she would do it to save her child. I guess if the other option is don't save your child, and you're going to get a different ending without the child, assuming the child can even live, which I don't know, I would say she would do it. But what are we missing here? That's true. Ghost Lady did tell us that. She could be doing something for her own advantage as well. Okay, so if it's not this... Relentless, always listen to Ghost Lady. If it's not that one... How about this one? I don't know what this guy is. Let's take that out. Put this one in. Oh, I thought I heard him talk right now.
What am I going to do?
Could have sworn I heard something. Let's see. There's like a lot of random junk in here. Let's see. Oh, in the U.S., can you help? Is it EST or EDT now in the East time zone? I believe it's EST until... No. We just changed. I think it's EDT. At least California, we changed over last Saturday night. Could this have something to do with it? I don't know. Does that need to be closer? Doesn't seem to be charging anything. No, I think it just charges that battery right there. Oh, you're right. I was thinking Eastern Savings Time, but yeah, it's Standard Time. So never mind. Disregard what I said. It's currently Standard Time, not Daylight Time. Yeah, I'm missing something else here. And for some reason, I feel like I can plug something in right there. Maybe the Empress could conceive a child if it weren't for all the microgenitals bouncing around. Good point. Very good point. Yeah, EST. EST. I mean, I guess I could inflict pain on him with this dagger. It doesn't plug in there. I can't actually reach him, but could you stab him? That's not what you're supposed to do. Oh, are there any parts to this that's missing? I wonder. No, they all look identical. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I don't even think about that, Alex. Yeah, I need to change the times on our Discord channel because they're probably off now for you guys. Okay, maybe I need to pay more attention to these drawings. Maybe there's a clue. So that shows water. I currently have water in the machine. Can't do anything with this. Oh! Oh! I wouldn't even have thought to do that. Okay. I wonder if I paid more attention to these things, I would have seen that it requires those. Oh, here's another one of these things. Okay. I'm just kind of collecting everything we need right now. A lot of daggers. Here's another one of these guys. This is the water one. But I'm thinking we need to find all of those little claws first. Or are they all supposed to be different? Like, does this go into one of them? Yeah, okay. What the hell are we doing, guys? Here's another one. Can you just mix and match them however you want? I don't know. We are going to inflict some pain, that's true. And that doesn't look like it can... I guess we could try one of the daggers. There's a ton of them. Did I toss them all on the floor? Whenever I see one of these things, I always think of Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. Okay, that's all... Oh, I think there's one more. Can I plug this in there? That one doesn't fit. Skywalker, hey dude, how's it going? It's good to see you, man. I guess we'll do another dagger, because we have them. So midnight EST is 6 a.m. for you this week. Usually it's 7 max, or is it usually 5? Okay, all of those things are plugged in. Oh, just for a week? And then do you guys have your own daylight savings time that turns it back to normal? I guess for our difference.
Amari. I remember when Alice was like this.
We're gonna try the water
We didn't
first.
know the future. Oh, my love. We will go home. We will.
At least I'm gonna try water because this thing right here shows water. So let's go ahead and grab the water one. I think the water one's already in there. So I did have a water thing down here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, let's plug that in. Okay, I think everything is matched up. Oh, gotta head off. I'll see you, Nate. You have a great night, dude. Good luck on your super early shift. Hopefully your work goes nice and smooth tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna try turning this on. Still red lights. These are all highlighted though. What is that about? Do I have them in the wrong order, maybe? We probably need to find another drawing of how to do that. Oh yeah, okay, this shows... Oh, okay, so for the water, you need to have the claw thing on the top. So not that one. We need this one on the top. Okay. Now it can do water. Oh, this is messed up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't know how to help you. I need to get out of here.
And then we have to flip the switch. It kind of looks like a face hugger from Aliens, doesn't it? Oh, do I have to hold it up? I think I have to hold it up. Oh, you don't actually have to see it. That's good. Oh, check it out. It's filling up the Vitae at the bottom there. Oh, it's slowing down. Okay, we're good. He was thirsty. He was thirsty. We're okay.
Oh God, no. I'm so sorry.
I hope he's okay.
That's it, I think. That's enough.
Yeah, now you're sorry. I mean, we gotta save this baby, right? If this even helps the baby.
This will cure Amari?
She needs Vitae. This will aid.
Well, I've come this far.
You did say always trust Ghost Lady.
For you, Amari.
What the hell is this thing doing?
I'm not so sure about this.
Oh, jeez. I guess it knows where the infection is, right? Dang. I don't like getting shots in the first place. Imagine this thing.
Has it worked? Speak to me, damn you! No!
She just took off.
I don't know if that worked, little one. I hope you're all right. That this was all worth it.
I'll check on the baby. That's true. I mean, a machine programmed
I can't believe
correctly,
what we've done. I don't even know if it's helped.
could do perfect work. No problems at all, you know? The being programmed properly, that's the tough part.
Let's get out of here.
And seriously, Hermit, that was like a straw. That wasn't a needle. Let's see, you got to figure out some driver issues with the Windows 98 computer, since MIDI sound works, but regular wave doesn't for some reason. Huh. What kind of sound card do you have in there, Max? I remember I used to have a Sound Blaster 16 back in the day, and my dad had the Sound Blaster AW32. Sounded so much better than my computer.
Right. Let's see if this thing works.
So this looks like some kind of lift thing to take us to the next area, maybe? How do I access this? I don't see anything to pull down. Do not trust anyone or anything. So it's an integrated one, but it's weird because it takes Creative Sound Blaster drivers, but then it looks like VIA. Oh yeah, those things get very wonky and weird, don't they? Okay, maybe there's controls around here to actually open the thing up. Oh, right here. Here we go. Nice. All right, we're making progress.
Come on, Marie. Let's see if it will take us home.
That's exactly what that is, Max. This is just going to take us to an even creepier place. I have no faith this is going to take us where we want to go. I do really like how the game gives you backstory in the loading screens because you can't miss it. You have to load through it to get to the next area, whereas like little notes with backstory, you could totally breeze right by that and just miss some of the story. I do appreciate that. That's cool.
Oh, God, Marie. What else could we have done? What else could I have done? That could have been Salim, or Hank, or any of us. This place. This horrible fucking place. It's making me into one of them.
Yep.
But if it worked, it's worth it for you, little one. You're all I have.
Yeah, Max, I always liked the Sound Blaster cards specifically just for compatibility, but there were some other really cool sounding cards out there. Which is so weird to think. Everything just uses DirectX now and it all sounds the same. I guess the only thing you can do to make your game sound better now is better speakers, better headphones, things like that, you know? Holy crap, look at the size of this place. Oh, there goes another one. Oh.
Oh no.
There's people on there, but they're not alive anymore. This place is massive.
It's all right, little one. A rift, a way out of this world, see? We can use the bracelet to get through here. Come on, open up. How do I get the doors open on this thing? No.
Oh no, did I screw it up?
Stop, goddamn you, stop! Take us back! Shit!
There was a portal back there. That's not good. That's not good at all. About 75%. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Elizabeth. Making decent progress. I got stuck a little bit, but nothing too terrible. I've had worse. Man, this place looks so cool. What was that noise?
My bracelet. The rift can't be far.
Worst theme park ever.
Every one of these is a living person. Oh god, no.
Oh, those people in those torture chambers. So are they just harvesting vitae from these people? Kind of reminds me of the Matrix a little bit. They would basically use humans as batteries, you know?
No. I swear we have no goddamn luck.
Oh, I mean, what can I do? I'm stuck in this thing. I guess I can turn this off and crouch. It's not really helping me right now anyway. Oh, he's right there. I think we're moving just very slowly. Oh crap. He is right there. Don't see me. Can't see me. I'm a ninja. Oh, there's two of them. That's not fair. How am I supposed to hide from both of them? I can hardly hide from one of them. Oh no! No, 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 no. Alright, okay, we're still alive, we're still alive. Is this right over yet? I didn't even notice how he saw me. I thought I was behind the boards. Oh crap. Ooh, I think we just dropped the bracelet or something. Thought I saw something go flying. Hermit back beds? Yeah, maybe. They do look pretty comfy. I am losing my mind. Let's get to the light. Oh, they're back. Okay, I'm doing a little bit better here. What are these? Oh, crap. Hide, hide, hide. We gotta sneak by him. Okay, he's gone. I don't know where he is, but I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm also trying not to lose or use any light source, because I figure they could see me better if I do that. Even though in total darkness I'm getting the head crab sound, it's better than getting caught. Oh, there's one! Oh crap, I did not duck quick enough. I tried to lay down. Oh, go, go, go! Get the hell out of there. Whew. Whew. Okay. I don't think we're out of the woods yet, but... I was looking at the wrong thing, Elizabeth. Sometimes if you don't see their light, it's just kind of a flowery shadow in the distance. I just didn't even notice it. Oh, what happened? Do I have any items to help with my sanity? I don't think so. I'm gonna check on the baby. That's supposed to help a little bit. Okay, where am I going? Is this a door? Kind of. Move the rocks. closing this behind me. I don't trust them. Oh, thank goodness. Loading screen definitely makes me feel a bit safer. If I die, I'll probably just start right here. Cute little dining room table. I'm guessing that's for Samil and Tani, or Tasi, right? Tasi. Okay, where are we? I see sunlight. Is that like...
Sleep. Sleep and...
Is that like in the
dream
normal
happier times.
world? It is getting close to coffee time therapy, yes. It's about 9:15. I'll probably do it in like 15, 20 minutes, I think. Are you getting ready for coffee too? What is this? I thought that was a note a second ago. So you played this on PS5. There's no feeling safe because there are supposed to be no loading screens, right? I mean, there's going to be loading screens, Max. They've already shown it with like new games on the Xbox and stuff. But what it's doing, especially for those games that had like minute-and-a-half loading screens, is they're making them like 20 seconds, which is way more bearable. And if a game had like a 30-second load screen, it's like 5 seconds, which is fantastic. Oh, that's good to hear, Dingo. I know sometimes when you got a lot of crap going on, you just being busy helps so much, doesn't it, Dingo? Just keeps you engaged in something else. You don't have to think about what you don't want to think about. Last of Us 2, that did have some long load screens. I think the longest I can remember was it Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption. The initial loading screen would take forever. You could have taken a potty break during the Last of Us loading areas. Especially that initial load. When you first start, it just... Yeah, you can go play a different game while it loads. You know, you don't see it anymore, but when the original PlayStation came out, I want to say it was like Ridge Racer. It's like a racing game. When they had a loading screen, you could play like Galaga or something while it did that, which I thought was amazing. I think more loading games should have loading time should have mini games in there. Yeah, doesn't it take forever, Skywalker? I mean, I first played it on PS3. It's probably better on a PC if you have a fast hard drive, but when I initially played it, it seriously felt like it took... Oh, there's another one. It seriously felt like it took forever. I can see what you're talking about, Elizabeth. These guys can get pretty on your nerves. Oh. They are very observant. Holy cow. Okay, he's going that way. I'm going this way. Oh, jeez. Did I get away? I think I got away. Oh my lord. It is such a cool, creepy sound. Oh no, there's somebody right there. Gonna lose our mind. Some Skywalker, you make coffee, drink it, take a shower, and read a book, and it just finished loading. That's ridiculous.
We just have to reach that brightness. There, on top of the building. That's the rift.
Yeah, that's all it is. Piece of cake, right? Just reach the brightness. Oh, you gotta go, Hermit. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. It was great to see you, dude. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Oof. Good, we didn't make too much noise. God, watching all these people suffer is so sad. Let's see, you still think the woman who The Last of Us clickers deserves an Emmy. Agreed, Phantasma. They did such a good job. Oh, are we supposed to follow this power line? I don't know. We need a little bit more room to get through here. Let's move these. There we go. The loading screen is one of the reasons why you didn't want to play it anymore. Now, one thing about the new consoles I'm kind of excited for is the resume feature, which you can kind of do it on the PS4, and I think it has some limited abilities on the Xbox One. But allegedly, you're going to be able to do quick resume on like 5 games at once or something. So you start GTA, you just minimize it kind of, play Call of Duty or whatever game you want, and then you can go right back to GTA with no loading screens at all. It just done. Now, of course, that doesn't work for online games because the game has to exit because you're no longer there. But for single-player games, I think it's really cool. Okay, so I think we just picked up some kind of battery. I don't know what that is. That thing kind of looks broken. Except you'd never play Call of Duty because it sucks. I haven't played a Call of Duty game in a long time. I think Modern Warfare 2, which is like Call of Duty 6, is the last one that I played. They're on like 15 or something now. I don't know. There's a ton of them.
If only I still had the lantern.
Oh, that was what she dropped. It was the lantern. I thought I saw her drop something. Okay, well, at least we have matches. I have to use a match so I can find more matches. Okay, so what are we doing with those items that we just found? Oh, there's another one of these things over here. Maybe they go here. Let's see, my dumb butt will still have to go back and change the discs. That is true. If you do get physical media, you can still do quick resume, but it probably won't let you actively play it until you put the disc back in. Okay, so we have an injector, an injection system designed to take capsules of fluid. So can I use it here? Not letting me do it. What about this? Oh, I just filled it. Okay, I get it. I see time to lurk. You got to go back to studying. I will bother you guys again in about 30 minutes. Skywalker, you don't bother us at all, but good luck on your studying, dude. So the earlier ones are okay, but just repetitive nonsense you need to go back to. And there's a memory capsule in that body, by the way. Oh, so we can, whatchamacallit, kind of get some more backstory. Wait, where was the body? Right here? A memory capsule inside. Oh, right here. This is what I missed. Whoops.
I am trapped. I will die here. We have failed. Our sabotage shattered the Great Gate.
Oh, what were they doing?
The world has shattered with it. My own eyes have seen the most skilled of my kindred wither into floating wraiths of nightmare. Despite all, the Empress still lives, crouching atop the tower like some vast spider.
Oof.
Draining life and pain from the factories. It was our task to bring her reign to an end. And I failed. I still have Kita's formula. If any companion, stranger, explorer of the ruins finds this, then take the vial. It will seed the red flesh into the vitae and spread it through the system. Finish my work. End the suffering. Forgive our folly.
So, remember the Empress, they were trying to make... Now, is it the same person? I thought they said Queen earlier. But what I'm guessing is that the Queen, Empress, whatever, they tried to make her live forever. Maybe in doing all this stuff to do so, they created a monster, right? As we are becoming a monster as well. And now they're trying to stop this thing. And they can't.
Oil is not much use to me without the lantern.
We'll probably get the lantern back. Or a replacement lantern, I guess. kind of funny though. Now we're actually finding oil in the alien planet, right? Is this where I came from? So the queen is what the Earth legends depict her as. So it is the same person, right?
I wish I had another lantern.
Okay, so we just took some of this capsule of reddish fluid, put it in the injector. Can I use this here now? What does that do? Now we turn this thing. That connects with the red fluid. I have to keep that going. Okay, I'm still moving the mouse to keep that going. Oh no! Now we done messed up. What'd you do, John? What'd you do? That was a terrible idea. I'm just gonna go over here. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It was like that when I got here. Am I going the right way? Oh no, I don't think we can get up there. Oh crap. Man, we need some torches badly. Dang, I'm not seeing much of anything. Ouch! Trying to avoid this stuff in the dark is very difficult. Oh, crap. Okay, I think we're going the right way now. Yeah, that's true, Elizabeth. The red flesh is totally indiscriminate. Can we go under this? Looks like it. Okay, where is that flashlight head, punk? Oh crap, I fell. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm not supposed to go that way. I totally made it up there, but the game said, nope, John, you slide back down. We're supposed to go this way. I wonder if I can hide in the water from this guy. Maybe he can't see me underwater. How long could we hold our breath? Not very long. About 10 seconds. Then it sounds like we're drowning. Oh, there it is. It's coming this way. I'm gonna go back this way. Oh no, this might be a dead end. Well, I think we can go up here. There we go. I think it's behind me now? Oh no, it's right there. I hate how this guy teleports around. Ah, crap. Get away, get away, get away. Get away, get away. Come on, come on, come on. That's it, I'm booking it. Cheese it. Is this... Oh, I think we have to get to that staircase. Go, John, go. We're so close. Don't look at it, don't look at it. Oh, no. I think we can make it. I think we can move this stuff. There we go. Of course, we're not safe yet. It's still here. And I'm totally losing my mind. Yeah, Max, that's one of my biggest problems with using my gaming laptop. It's hard to use it for streaming because it only has 3 or 4 USB ports. My desktop has like 12. Oh, I tried to go underwater, but it's too shallow. Oh no, we're gone. It got us. Oh, that's creepy. I like it. Dang. Oh, man. So, you just gotta run past it, I think, there. At least when I got stuck. Now, what is with this section right here? It's like we're running back to where we were. It's really interesting. Or is it flashbacks to what we just did? I don't know.
This curse. I can't let it win.
Oh, seriously, they did a really good job with those creatures, Elizabeth. I want to use the bathroom. Oh no, Alex. Do you have a 2-liter bottle? Yeah, I think I can, Elizabeth, but that water that I was trying to hide underneath, it was shallow. I didn't know it was shallow. I was pressing control and it wouldn't go under like that. Okay, where am I now?
Yes, come on,
Oh,
come on.
I think it put me exactly where I needed to go. Nice. That's cool.
I think we're okay.
You're never okay. You can empty the bottle next to me and it will be empty. Well, there you go. Then you're going to need another bottle, Alex.
Oh, Marie. I just want to lie down now. Just for a little while. But we can't stop, can we?
Yeah, poor Tasi. Jeez. She's a rock star. Doing all this while pregnant? Oh my gosh. Oh, I love all the light here. I can see what's going on. Oh, hold on. Oh, am I missing something? I have a feeling we have to use our compass to get through this scene. Oh, check the landscape.
God and Mother Mary.
Oh yeah, I didn't look back
Look
at
at
this.
this place. All these people. So much torture and pain for what? To keep the lights on?
They need power.
Let's get out of here.
Check out that moon or sun or whatever that is too. That's awesome. This cool structure with all of the energy going to the center, that looks just like the structure they had in Half-Life Alyx. Do you guys remember that? In the main city, it looked really cool. The game almost let me jump right off. I gotta be careful. Yeah, that looks awesome. And that's something their previous games, Soma and the original Amnesia, didn't have a lot of big sweeping vistas, you know? The budget's slowly going up, which is awesome. Alright, let's open up this portal.
I don't know where this will take us. It can't get worse.
Oh, it can always be worse. We just have to pray it's not. Let's see. Oh, you were just watching a preview Xbox Series X stream, and the chat there is calling it the ADHD box. Because of the HD, like high definition? Is that the joke, Hasifa? I don't get it. Wait, what the hell? Are we in our house? Oh, because you can switch games on the fly, like we were talking about, the quick resume. It's like, I want to play this. No, now I want to play this. That's kind of clever. There's a note down here. I think this is a flashback.
See this onset in infancy. Fever, usually seizures, degeneration of the nerves, with slow development, such as lead to vomiting, suffer loss of hearing. The muscles may atrophy. No known treatment. This will cause breathing difficulties within the year, invariably fatal.
That's so sad. This is the information about Alice.
Marie.
Whoa. Bye, door. Bye-bye. This is cool. That must be Alice in the background there at the window.
It's dark, Mama. It's so dark.
Shh.
Loss of
It's
vision.
all right, little one.
Oh my gosh. We saw this room earlier. That's cool. I remember another flashback scene.
Alice went away.
I know.
Oh, the physics in this is really cool.
Alice went away. I don't want to go away. Mama, I don't want to go.
Oh, that's not Alice. That's Amari. Whoa.
Don't let me go.
That looks so cool.
Amari!
Oh, it's getting away from me.
Just hold on.
Come on, swim faster.
Please.
You made that comment just in time, Elizabeth. I'm glad I went back and checked it out. Oh no, we're drowning. So this is like a flash forward, kind of, in a weird way. Amari was already born. Or just imaginary dreams, I guess. Thinking of what could happen. Or a nightmare.
Amari!
We're back in the desert. Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Not yet. Not yet, please. Please.
Oh, our water just broke.
Just wait. Please wait for me. I don't think I can do this. No.
Oh no. Forget about finding a sterile place to have a child.
Smoke. The village?
Oh
Maybe.
yeah. Right back
Maybe.
there. I sincerely hope that's the village. Now, I would think I have to go up this way. But it looks like I can crawl under here, maybe.
Doctor! Oh, thank Christ. I need you. I need you now. I know it's crazy, but the baby... My waters have broken.
Taken Yasmin. Come to the tower. Do you...
The
Sounds
tower.
like-
I'll try. I'll try.
Things are going bad in the desert.
All right. Hold on, little one. Just hold on.
It could be, I guess, sterile. Oh no. As far as diseases. But there's going to be sand everywhere. Especially with a sticky newborn. Oof. No way to wash it off.
This is bad.
Oh yeah, Phantasma. This has been a demon baby the whole time. We've only been here for about a day or two, it seems like. And this baby has aged 6 months in our belly. Just in the last day. It seems like we go through these time warps and then all of a sudden, boom. The baby's like 2 months older. Get out of the way, wagon. Yeah, pretty much Phantasma, which makes me think demon baby, right? I love the sky here. It looks so cool.
Mother Mary.
Some sand never didn't hurt anybody. It never didn't. That's true. Have you ever gotten sand in your eye? It sucks. I gotta Got a sneeze coming on. Excuse me. Oh, it's 9:30. It's getting pretty close to coffee time. Watson! Bless. Thank you, Watson. Oh no. Was that baby rumbling or was that my imagination? Okay, now's not a good time to take a coffee break. There might not be a good time from here on out. Oh, jeez, come on, get to the tower. Get to the tower.
I don't know if I can do this.
You got this, you got this. A cat meowing? I could hear that, Max.
Look, up ahead. We'll be okay. We will be okay.
That looks pretty far away. Oh, this is terrible. I couldn't imagine the kind of pain she's going through right now. And dealing with everything else. Now this baby's like, it's time to go.
Just hang on.
Yeah, that always freaks me out, Elizabeth. I hate having stuff in my eye like that. For that fear that it's going to scratch, you know?
Doctor! Someone help me, please!
We made it to the town? But he said go to the tower, which makes me think there's something bad in the town.
That's what he said.
Jeez. And see, they're going to try to help us have this baby. It's going to come out a demon and kill everybody. Oh, jeez.
Amari, please. Please, not yet. Not yet.
Really
Not yet.
realistic sounding cries, right? Like, I definitely feel like she's in agony. It's true, Elizabeth. Anytime a baby grows too fast, horror movies have taught me it's demon baby. Come on, come on. Oh, this is the tower, right? I think this is the tower. I like this music here. Also, that happens a lot, Phantasma, in horror games. Absolutely. Oh no, it's still further. Dang it. Come on, Tasi. You got this. I don't like the looks of this. Oh no. These guys look like they got slaughtered. What the hell? They're all dead. Holy crap. Keep on going. Keep on going. Hopefully they've... Oh, crap. What just happened? A trap?
Shit!
This is the last thing we need. Come on.
No. No, please, God. Mother Mary, not now. What the hell have I ever done to you?
Yeah. I don't think we have anything to cut it down. I can't even look at my inventory.
Who's there?
I
Help
hear
me.
crying.
Help me, please. Tasi? Yasmin? Yasmin! Please. Please get me down. My water's broke. I need the
Where
doctor.
is she?
killed them. What?
Oh no.
I killed them. All of them. They were trying to help, but they saw my face. And I could taste their fear. Fuck. No.
She's a monster too.
Yasmin, please don't. I'll help you. I'll try. Where's the doctor? I don't know. He was with me when I... What happened to you? What happened to all of us? It's all broken up. The tower. We were in the tower. She saved us from the desert.
The ghost.
Who is she? I don't know. A ghost. A god. She only wanted to help. It was her. She did this to us? It didn't need to happen, Tasi. She was trying to help you. I can't remember. I'm sorry. It's trying to take me again. Oh, we must be quick. Quickly!
Oh no, she got her own foot.
It's coming. Oh, it can smell you. Run! Cassie, run now!
This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, we lost Yasmin.
Run, Tasi! I can't control it!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Yasmin just saved our life. Oh, she's coming!
It was you!
She's coming!
You did this!
Oh no! It wasn't quick enough. Was I supposed to be able to ditch her? What the hell just happened?
I'm here, Tasi.
Doctor!
I've got you.
The baby. She's coming.
Hey, Shade Oak, how's it going?
It's all
It's
right.
good to see you.
It's all right. I'm here. I've got you.
Wow. I was thinking with the bear trap, maybe we were safe from Yasmin, but she broke free and was coming after us. I had to look back. I'm too curious. And I thought, ooh, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that.
It was a tragedy. That's all it was.
That's all it was, guys.
You cannot risk it. I will help you save the child. Be strong.
Oof.
Don't let the creature take you. Breathe. Breathe. Focus on me. Look at me. Stay you. Stay Tasi.
Now the camera's wandering if I don't do anything. I think I have to keep it aimed at him.
Whoosh, now.
This is how I focus. I try to keep moving the mouse down so it's looking at him.
That's it. Keep breathing. Focus on me. Not long now. I can see the head. You can do this. Push. Now.
It's getting harder. Good thing I have a large mouse pad.
You're doing well. Nearly there.
Yeah, only 36 hours to go.
Eyes on me. Calm yourself. That's it. Good girl. That's it. Once more.
What happens if I don't pay attention? If I just let it move the camera? I'm scared. I can hear it. That's a good sign. It's alive.
I thought she might be tainted. She. Perfect.
Good. It's a human baby. From what we can tell. But it could be sick.
Well done, Miss Triana. You have given us hope.
Like Alice was.
Let me hold her.
I know.
For you, the child comes before everything else, even the lives of your friends. Your husband, all she wanted was the child. Just that.
No!
Look at what you've become through your own misplaced sentiment. Now, I must do what you would not, if we are to be cured. Against our lives, what is one child?
You fucking dare!
You could so easily have made another.
Ah!
It's gonna kill the baby. What the hell?
Stop! Stop, damn you! Give her back to me!
What is he doing? It's so easy, Relentless. It's just like that. Oh, we can't catch him. We're so weak right now.
Please. Marie.
Crap, I didn't see which way he went. Oh, we can follow the footsteps.
Please.
Oh no.
Her back.
Oh, here we go. The footsteps kind of come and go.
I will kill you, you bastard!
I think he went this way. But now I don't see any steps.
Marie!
It sounds like it's coming from this direction.
Is there nothing you can do for him?
He's changing. Like heck. He may be in control now, but I don't think it will last. I have laudanum. It may help.
Now I have that song playing in my head, Relentless. Do 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 do. That's true. The sandstorm would wipe out the footprints.
Salim will be dead by now. Accept it.
Don't go, Tasi. We can get him. I can't do this anymore. I just want to be with him. I don't care what happens.
Don't do this!
At least we can see him. He's going into a portal, it looks like. Is he taking the baby back to the alien world? Oh no, I don't want to be back here. We just got out.
Please. Please, she's all I have.
Now, what is he doing with the kid?
The fountain. It was the fountain.
This is our fate. Damn you, Tasi.
Oh.
Child, die with us.
Yeah, we're going to that tower they pointed out earlier, Elizabeth. We're going to the center.
Back to me.
You can see all those power lines going up. The doctor better hope we don't catch him, because he's not going to turn out good after that. Nice, Hasifa. I'm so jealous of you guys getting PS5s. Hopefully I'm able to pick one up at some time. I want to order it from Amazon, because I have an Amazon credit card. I get good rewards doing that. But no luck so far.
Marie! I'm coming!
Okay, where'd it go? Back this way? Oh, I see him.
I see you, you bastard! I see you! Bring her back! Don't do this! Please don't do this to us!
Taking the elevator.
Come on!
Oh, this game is definitely a roller coaster at the end here, isn't it? Oh no! We chose poorly. Now where the hell are we? Oh, I see a button there. Can I press it? No? I can't use that anymore. can't forcibly open the door that I could tell. Yeah, the aliens, Watson, kind of look like us. Nice. The aliens kind of look like us. So I guess you would... oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't even see that hatch there. I guess you'd expect them to need some similar mechanisms. Can we break through here? No. Okay, where are we going? Oh, I see a vent. There we go. Oh.
What other choice do we have?
It's a bright flash.
Stay with me, Hank.
Accept her bargain, Tasi. I know it is painful. This way we all live. Maybe even Salim.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to imagine aliens similar to us. How they would have some similar technology, but some stuff would just be different. Uh-oh, starting to lose my mind again. Not that way. Oh no, not this thing again. Okay, I know he's in here.
Stupid, selfish little girl. Hank will die because of you. We'll all die.
Don't listen, Tasi. It's all right.
Please. Goddess. Queen, whatever you are. He's dying.
You know my terms, Tasi Channel. Have you changed your answer?
Oh.
No. No, I can't stay. I can't give her up.
Then I cannot save you. But I am not a monster. I will give you aid before you face the desert.
I refused. She wanted me to stay until the baby came. She wanted Amari.
So we doomed us all, it sounds like. She offered to help us, but because we denied her, all of these things are going down? I don't think this thing's gonna work. We do need more power to this thing, though. Oh, a memory. Here we go.
Tyna, closer than kin. Take these vials. They contain my formula. There are 4 major Vitae flows into her tower. Find the maintenance ports. 1 vial should suffice for each. Seeding the flesh into a flow should choke it, cut off her supply, and wreak havoc at the factory outlets themselves. But be wary. The red flesh is volatile, and unless all the flows are stopped, the constant cycle of pain and fear will continue, and our penance will not end. I know that if you succeed, the tower will fall, and we will not meet again in this world. But perhaps, if the true ancestors deem that we have atoned for this great sin, we may yet meet again, in another place. All my hopes go with you. In all honesty.
Where did that come from?
So, there might be a way to end all of this. But it doesn't sound like any of us would survive.
Here's a thought, too. Because everybody here looks so human, what if they are us? You know, we open this portal to this dimension, or whatever this place is. We came here, and all these things created were by us in a way. I don't know. Something to chew on. Okay, so since we're not in the middle of an action scene, this is probably a good point for me to take a quick break. It's been about 3 hours now. Go get some coffee. I don't know if you're there, Therapy, but if you haven't had coffee yet, now is coffee time. So I'm going to grab some coffee, take a little break, and we'll let you guys play a little mini game, murder each other, as we do on this channel, and get some more tokens. So let me get that set up real quick. I think I can run both games at the same time. Let me try this out. There's Therapy Coffee. It is coffee time. Let's see. Oh, you're back, Alex. Welcome back. You managed to go to the bathroom, jump in on your right leg. Oh, be very careful, Alex. That is very scary. Don't want you to, you know, injure yourself any further. Okay, I can hear the game. I just can't see it. Let me hide this. Bring it back. We're going to do some stream animals where you guys get to move around the map and fight to the death. All for tokens. Okay, this should pop up any second. So, Elizabeth, Alex actually messed up his ankle at work. And you got the rest of the day off, Alex, right? But you got to take it easy for a little while. I'm not sure. Did you go to the doctor or anything? Or you just know it's pretty messed up? Okay, we're going to do battle mode. There we go. Now, if you've never played Stream Animals with us before, it's very easy. All that you have to do is type !join to play, or you could type in the name of one of the animals at the top right. Like, I'm going to go with Bunny, because why not? And then to play the game, it's all turn-based, so you don't have to worry about lag or anything. It's really easy. It's going to tell you at the top right what to do. Sometimes you get to move on the map, north, south, east, west. Sometimes you get to vote on, whatchamacallit, like what kind of disaster that's going to happen next. You can vote on different things dropping. You can vote on players fighting each other, just random events. And then basically your objective is to last as long as possible. Sometimes you get a turn to actually fight each other. Now you can see right above your names, it tells you what kind of attack that you have. You might not be familiar with the symbol. If you're not, just type my power up and the game will tell you what kind of power you have. And it'll tell you when you can use it as well. Just keep watching the commands at the top right. That makes it easy. Now, if you're like me and you're off doing something else, but you still want to participate, you can just type !auto, and that puts it in auto mode, and the game will actually play itself. So I can go get coffee. I still have a chance to win. I'll be right back, guys. Just kidding. Did I say I was going to go right now? I mean, I'm going to welcome all the raiders first, and then I'm going to go get some coffee. Ouija, how's it going, Ouija? It's good to see you, buddy. Hold on just 1 second. Let me give you a quick shout out. What were you playing, Ouija? How was your stream? A perfect timing. Mwah. Better than when I'm completely gone. I'm glad it happened right now. Oh, Professor Layton in the diabolical box. I've never played... Max, you just killed like 4 players. Oh my gosh. Brutal. Don't mess with Max. I've never actually played a Professor Layton game. I did play a Phoenix Wright game last year for the first time ever, and some people had mentioned that there's crossovers with Professor Layton. I don't know if they're similar type of games, but that's really cool. Max Otto is doing a good job. Yes, it is. The computer is diabolical. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Ouija. Thank you so much for the raid and bringing everybody here. And by the way, Lockhart Games, welcome back. It's good to see you, dude. Funny timing. I actually just started up this mini game. We are nearing the end of Amnesia Rebirth, but I'm going to take a quick coffee break, just stretch, use a restroom or whatnot, and I will be right back. Let's see, and the crossover games feature both game types. Oh, that's really cool, Hastifa. I like that. So they are a little bit different, but that's cool that you get to experience both. So there is just one game as a crossover, and it's so good. Nice. Yeah, I have a little bit of experience with Phoenix Wright. I've only completed the first game, but Never Professor Layton. Might have to try one sometime. Well, thank you again for the raid. I'm going to take a quick break. Perfect timing, Ouija. All right, see you guys in just a minute.
Headshot.
Sorry about that, guys. I totally destroyed you in the last game. Now, I made a terrible mistake. My mother-in-law very nicely brought over some Keurig K-Cups when she came over yesterday, and they were Starbucks branded cocoa flavored ones. Mocha flavored, I guess. I didn't try it by itself because it doesn't have any kind of cream or anything in there. It was just mocha flavored like the dark beans, and then I usually put creamer in there afterwards. So whatever I did, the mocha flavored Starbucks mixed with hazelnut creamer taste kind of like medicine to me. And I'm too stubborn to not drink it. So down the hatch. Rematch! Dingo, sorry about that. Well, we are both alive. This is our rematch. I don't know if it's going to end with just you and me. Oh, Dingo, you almost scared Alex into the lava. Oh, and Hasifa almost pushed Alex completely in the lava. I just got struck by lightning and I'm fine. What? Doesn't that usually, like, knock you all the way off? All coffee's gross. I usually really love coffee, Elizabeth, but this mixture, no, not for me. But I have to drink it. I can't not. I can't just toss it. Water's good. Water's the best thing for you. Absolutely. You never had coffee, Hasifa? Stick it, or stick with your homemade carbonated drinks. That could be really good too. I mean, you can be basically as healthy as water, depending on what you put in the carbonated drinks, of course. I do like flavored carbonated drinks. Yeah, we do have a lot of coffee lovers here. This is true. And tea. Tea's good too. I prefer coffee, but tea's good. You found a dew thing for SodaStream. Wait, do you mean, whatchamacallit, like Mountain Dew? Like that kind of dew flavor? Oh, Dingo, that was really close. You gotta get away from that lava. Carbonation is not good for you? I didn't know that carbonation had any negative effects, I guess, except for the fact that it makes you belch, you know? So Dingo and myself are both confused. I mean, when you get down to it, Relentless, that is true. We are all slowly dying. Or quickly. But it's a slow death. I mean, it's funny. Whenever you look at the news as far as foods and whatnot, one month they tell you, oh, eggs are great for you. The next month, eggs are terrible. They're killing everybody. It's like, wait, make up your mind. Oh, skeletal damage. That just... I mean, that sounds terrible. But it also sounds very metal. Skeletal damage. Hasifa. How dare you? How dare you? Hasifa just got revenge for you, Dingo. Launched me into orbit. Happens slowly, though. Well, slow skeletal damage. Still sounds metal. Blame Max. There's like 7 degrees of killing John. Well, Max feared me, but Relentless, like, did the stink attack and pushed him away, and then all this happened, and then you died, John. I'm gonna start a band called Slow Skeletal Damage. It sounds awesome, doesn't it? I mean, I'm sure it's offensive, and for people that have carbonated soda skeletal damage, it's a, you know, terrible thing, but it just sounds cool. Oh, Max. Sorry, guys. Max just won. Ooh, maybe not. Hasifa might be outside of the range of expand right now. I think you have to be within 3 blocks, including the block that you're on, to get killed by expand. Most attacks are only 1 block away. Expand is a little bit extra powerful. And the charge. The charge is also very damaging. Only the sugar carbonation? Yeah, I kind of thought just the carbonation on its own. I didn't know of anything, but I mean, just like... I mean, sugar in general is wrecking you in a lot of ways, right? I've been drinking... I used to drink LaCroix. And since the whole COVID thing, we kind of swapped over to bubbly. It's the same thing. But I think they actually taste better, personally. They all taste like you walk through a room with a lime or something. But they have a little bit more of that flavor. Just a teensy bit. Oh no, everybody's grouped up again. I think Max is going to take this. There it is. There it is. Congratulations, Max. Good job, dude. Okay. Let us check the all-time leaderboard. Alex, you got 2 wins. Nice. But for all time, in first place is Relentless. And then where were you guys? You guys just got 2 new ones. Alex, there you are, 5th place with 4 wins. And then... it was Max that got one, right? Oh, also 5th place. So you guys are tied with 4 wins right now. That's awesome. It takes 12 to get up to first place. I have 11 wins. Almost all of this is completely from random. Like I don't usually play. It's usually on auto for me. You could definitely make some better decisions if you're putting in your commands. But yeah, sometimes you win with the computer. Everyone's in fifth. Second time I've been murdered like that. What is this, Smash Brothers? Poor Dingo. Okay, this should pop up any second. There we go. Let's have some more of this oddly sweet, medicine-y coffee. I wish you guys could taste this. I need to know that I'm not crazy, but it does taste like medicine. Oh, the auto went on again, Max? So actually the computer helped you with that. Now, when I say Starbucks, normal Starbucks coffee, perfectly fine. It's pretty good. It usually has a little bit more caffeine than other coffees. But this is a mocha flavored roast. Usually when you get mocha coffee, it's the creamer has a mocha flavor, or you actually put chocolate syrup in there, you know? This is like a mocha flavored roast without added calories. I don't know what they do to it. Mixed with hazelnut, it's no good. All right, so where do we leave off? We are chasing down the doctor. I can't think of his name. He has our baby right now. He escaped through an elevator. We tried to do the same thing. Our elevator crashed to the floor. So we're trying to just find him right now. And it looks like we're going to have to solve some puzzles in getting the equipment running again. Oh, we already listened to this, actually.
Take these files.
There we go. Oh, you got to go, Dingo. Dingo, you take care. Thank you so much for joining. And keep your head up. Keep yourself busy. Keep your head up. I know you're going through some stuff right now. That's one of the best things you can do, is just keep yourself occupied. Keep your mind off of things, you know? You take care. Thank you so much for coming by, of course. All right. So where did we leave off? Did we come this way? I think we probably came this way because those torches are lit. Then I probably went that way. So let's check out this room.
Give him water from the fountain, and he will be well.
Malik, help me, please.
I have him. Here. Mr. Mitchell, can you hear me?
Here, Hank, drink.
God, I'm the devil. Look. Look. His wound. It was closing.
Wow.
Drink, all of you. It will sustain you in the desert.
The fountain. We drank.
It healed him. But did it also turn them into monsters? Let's see, you were a bit annoyed when they stopped importing regular Mountain Dew here, and they only have the sugar-free one now. Hence why you moved to the SodaStream thing. I've never tried the sugar-free Mountain Dew. Me personally, I've never been like a huge Mountain Dew fan. It's okay. I don't dislike it. It's just never been like one of my go-tos, you know? I do have a lot of friends that are obsessed with it, though. Although, to be honest, I'm not a good judge of soda because I don't really drink it anymore. The only time I drink soda is if I have... Oh no, not that guy again. The only time I drink it is if I'm putting booze in there. It tastes awful, I bet. As far as diet sodas, I used to be able to drink Diet Coke.
What would your old dad have made of this, Tasi? To stand here, to have seen this place. Almost a shame we have to leave.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Not after Alice.
Hey, I know. I do understand. And so will Salim. We'll find a way to...
Mr. Mitchell.
I'm alright. I can't quite see properly. Something at the edge of my eyes.
Uh-oh. It was the water, I think. But yeah, I've had the whatchamacallit, Diet Cokes and a few of those kind of things. They're okay, but they're not nearly as good. But I mean, apparently even the diet sodas are death in a can because of the aspartame and other fake sugars they have. Also wrecks your body. This looks like it's just a dead end. Or could we get around here? Oh no, there's some room. Okay, let's keep going. Dang, I just don't have enough light to get through all of this. How are we on matches? We have like 3. Okay. I know when you hear about the bad things with neurotoxin or aspartame, you wonder like, how can they even legally put that in a drink, you know? I mean, like everything in moderation, it's not the end of the world to have a Coke, but don't have one every day. If you have one once a week or something, not a big deal. Uh-oh, I'm losing it. Okay, here's a light right here. Let's go ahead and do that. Any more torches? No, of course not. Hey, we found more matches.
Tasi!
Hank! No! No, fuck no!
Mr. Mitchell, stop! I will shoot you! Run from me, Tasi! Go! Quickly!
Hank.
Dang. 1 second your eye itches, the next second you're a monster. Okay, we might be coming here a lot, so I gotta get as much light as I can. And even something like that, Elizabeth. Even a Diet Coke. Once in a while, not the end of the world. 3 a day? It's still probably going to wreck you. I know fake sugars in general, regardless of the neurotoxin or whatever, it messes with your metabolism because your body treats it as if it's like a really high content sugar, which messes up how you process foods and calories and whatnot, which is its own problem altogether.
Malik, you stopped him.
He saved
us. I'm sorry.
And he didn't have to become a monster like everyone else. Jeez. Now, that's what's kind of cool, is you can get Cokes. I don't know about Mountain Dew and other ones, but you can get Cokes with real sugar. Or you can get the basic ones with high fructose corn syrup, which is... They're both full of sugar, but the real sugar ones potentially are better for you. They taste better, in my opinion. Yeah, I could see that, Elizabeth. Maybe if you go 1-to-1. Like if somebody had 1 Coke a day versus 1 Diet Coke a day, maybe the Diet Coke isn't as damaging. But the problem is people think, hey, this has 0 calories. I'm going to have 6 a day. It becomes a mental thing, you know? Of course, yeah, other people that have 6 real Cokes a day, that's its own thing, but... Oops. Okay, let's unplug this. And let's try plugging it in here. Can it reach? Oh, it can't quite reach. Maybe all I had to do was unplug it. What did we just turn off here? I can't unplug this side. And yeah, Max, that's really why it's allowed in drinks, even if it is a harmful substance, quote unquote, is the amount that you're drinking isn't considered harmful, you know? Let's see, if you can't go around, can you go through? Let's see here. Oh! Good call, Hasifa. I wouldn't even have thought of that. That's a cool puzzle. I like that. There we go. Oh no.
You are nearly lost.
There's Hank.
Fight it. Fight it. It will take you, Tasi. It has taken me.
Hank. Oh, Christ.
I want to keep staring, but we're losing our mind. Okay, let's go.
I'm so sorry. I don't know how to help you or any of us. I just need... I need to save Amari.
Which might be the cause of everything. It does really seem like that Ghost wants us to take care of Amari. You know what I always thought they were trying to do, Max? Even though they haven't done it in my opinion, but come up with a more addictive taste than sugar, you know? Not a one-to-one replacement, but even more addictive. Oh, crap. What's in here? I mean, this is pretty cool. I don't know what that's for. But it is neat. Okay, so I think we need to go back. Oh no! This way. I'm just hiding here. How about that? And we're gonna crouch. There's more of these. Nice. I'm glad we came back here. We got some more matches. And I do know some people that actually prefer the taste of diet sodas. I don't know if it's because they switched to them for health reasons, and then they just started enjoying that better, or what? But it's a thing. Okay, hopefully it went the other direction, so we can actually go up here now. I think we're okay. Oh, we're back to the statue. That's right. And I think it was back here. There was like a control. I think here we had to set, right? Did we fix this? No, that hasn't changed. Okay. I thought maybe we had to turn that on. We did get a little notice, like a video when we first found the fountain. I didn't actually look in it.
Oh, Holy Mother.
Whoa.
I suppose it could be worse.
I mean, we're not total
There has to
monster
be a
yet.
cure. We just need to get home.
That was cool. I want to see it again. Oh, like half of our face is super gross looking. One more time. This game is crazy. Let's see, so you've toned down your soda consuming a lot, Max? As a kid, you used to drink 6 2-liter Cokes in a weekend. Oh my gosh. Hey, Joe. What's going on, dude? It's great to see you. We got a late stream tonight. Let's see. In a weekend, which was dumb. And you got your teeth fixed in 2018 because they were pretty bad. Yeah, soda. Coke specifically, but all of them will wreck your teeth. It's just so acidic. What scares me is that you can... like put a coin in soda and Coke and it'll clean it. That's what makes me wonder, like, why would I ever put this in my body? You know? Okay, after we turned on that thing, what changed? I I think I missed grabbing something or interacting with something, maybe. I can't turn these guys on. Of course, now I have to worry about the monster again over here. Was there something down here with Hank? And is it possible for me to say Hank and not think of Detroit Become Human? I don't think so. He's still there. Yeah, see, so we plugged this guy in. Is there something else I'm supposed to turn on? I don't think so. I think everything's working. Hank Hill? Yeah. I sell propane and propane accessories. Love that show. That's my purse. I used to take moderately good care of my teeth. And then when I started my career and I got health insurance and everything, I got my teeth fixed with like Invisalign. And after I got them straightened, I take care of my teeth really well. I mean, I still eat junk and sugar and stuff, but I clean my teeth 3 times a day. I'm always flossing. Definitely better than I used to, that's for sure. Oh, there's something here. Do we need this? I don't know. I don't think so. It didn't put it in our inventory. Let's see. Oh, you're in the middle of watching it all on Hulu? Oh, King of the Hill. Yeah. You used to watch it at your parents' when you were younger? Yeah, I would always catch it randomly on TV when my parents had it. I never went out of my way to watch it, but whenever it was on TV, I would watch it. Oh, there's some more matches in here. You know, why do teeth have to be alive? It's so annoying. Why can't they just be like rocks, you know, without any nerves or anything like that? I mean, I guess you would recommend not know about it, which would suck too, but still, it's kind of obnoxious. Not sure what to do next, guys. Oh wait, am I supposed to go all the way back to the elevator, maybe? Let me try that. Yeah, I actually still have all of my wisdom teeth. They have not had to pull them out yet. Okay, so there is a door here that I cannot open. Or you're going to hop into game and try to get some wins? Oh, you take care, Joe. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. Which game are you playing, by the way? Let's see, nothing there. This might be the door we have to open. I'm not sure. Oh, the new Call of Duty. I've heard that game is massive. Like, over 200 gigs or something ridiculous like that. Man, games are getting big. That goes back there. Am I missing a turn somewhere? Maybe there's a room I just haven't even been to. Let's see, only 3% of people get past the wisdom teeth era, mid to late 20s, without losing any. Nice. No, I mean, they might have had some problems when I was younger, like coming out, going back in, like, but eventually they settled, and I have them all, and I feel bad for my dentist when they have to clean my teeth, because that's just more teeth for them to clean. But I like to pretend I'm a superior chewer with the extra teeth. I don't know what to do next, guys. Let's go back a little bit. Can't interact with these things. I'm pretty sure those are just decorative. You don't have to do anything. This room is very fishy to me. It really seems, especially with this map right here, we are supposed to do something with this, but it's all corroded with the red fleshy stuff. I can't take anything out. Can't even close the door. So I think that thing's all way too far gone. But I feel like we have to do something with this to get it working, you know? We already switched that plug, so it's just one of the pipelines supplies that was shut down by the red flesh. Something we don't need to fix, necessarily. Maybe there's another way in this fountain room that I missed. As my character is slowly going crazy from the lack of light. At least we can find some more matches. Unless you want to torture more people by going back. No, probably not. I don't think we can go back that far. Oh, that's pretty cool, Max. It seems like dentists here are very prone to removing... I think I missed this room completely. How did I miss this area? I must have walked by that door 100 times. Yeah, it seems like they want to remove wisdom teeth as quickly as possible. I seem to remember one of them asking me if I wanted to get mine removed when they were fine. Like, oh, well, you can remove them. I'm like, why would I do that? Just so you guys have less teeth to clean? I don't think so. You're going to earn that new yacht that you buy. Okay, before we try the elevator, I'm just seeing what's over here. I think this is where we started, isn't it? Try to avoid dentist all you can. I have been avoiding my dentist, but that's just because of COVID. I don't have any need to go. All they need to do is cleanings, and I take pretty good care of my teeth. But even then, I'm only going to wait so long, you know?
I can aid your companions, but you must stay until the child is born.
One life against the rest of us.
We could save Selim.
Tasi, it has to be your choice. It's your life.
I can't, Hank. I can't. I lost Alice. I will not give up this child.
Oof. She damned everybody with that decision. Yeah, right. Best country in the world. That's the answer to 9 out of 10 questions. Money. Okay, hopefully the doctor's back here. I think we're getting close. Isn't that terrible, Max? Every time I hear about a dentist or doctor that wants to do a lot of work on somebody, I always want to see, like, are you trying to get a new extension to your house or buy a new car or something? Why do you really have to do all this work right now? Second opinions are pretty important.
Where's he taking her?
Holy crap, look at this place. This looks awesome. Oh, I think he took a portal. This portal looks like it's already ready to go. But he has to have the orb.
stories. We could get home. If
The
I can
orb's already
find some
there.
more vitae.
Oh no, don't say that. I don't want to harvest any more vitae. That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, I think we got to go here first. Yeah, see, when I saw that statue, that face right there, on the loading screen, I think that's what made me think that's what these aliens are going to look like. When really, they just look like us. That's just like a mask or something. This time you must harvest it from your baby. Oh no. I don't think she would do it. I think she would stay here. She already sacrificed everything for the baby. Whoa.
Change us! Lift this curse! If that's what it is, she had no right to take the decision! She was thinking with her heart, not her head!
Wow.
I see you, you piece of filth!
She will not
Bastard!
answer!
What have you done with her?
You must listen. I am trying to save...
Oh. Oh my gosh.
What are you?
Is that the queen?
Have no fear, Tasi Trianon. I have no wish to hurt you or your child.
Then let us go! With the portal I can take her home!
She will die. You do not remember?
The child will be born with a sickness. It will waste her to nothing. Here with me, she can live. Here, there is hope.
No. I thought I cured her. In that horrible place. You showed me.
A temporary respite. As with her sister, the illness is too deeply rooted. I am sorry. Vitae can halt this decay. For a time. But is no cure. She will always need it. Follow. I will take you to her.
Wow, so that was just a band-aid. Sacrificing that guy. It didn't really fix anything.
I saw the child within you. Only a germ, but growing. I could not let her die. I brought you all to me, so she could be saved.
Where's she taking us?
I told you that Vitae would give her life, but that she must stay here. You did not listen. You would not give her up. You would have died in the desert. I had no choice but to make you into something I could control. I would care for her. I could be the mother I was meant to be. Look at yourself, Tasi. You have become a harvester. Soon your mind will be nothing but hunger. You can do no more for her, but I can. You must let me be her mother.
She always wanted a child, and she couldn't.
Here.
Amari! I'm here. I'm here, my heart. I've got you.
Oh no.
Mama's here.
I'm scared we're gonna lose our mind holding this baby.
Feed her. Say goodbye. You do not have much time. When you are done, leave her and come to me. I will ease your oblivion.
It's all right, little one. It's all right. Oh, God. Look at us, Amari. How did we get to this? If we try to go home, can I find a way to keep you safe? Or will it be Alice all over again?
I don't think we're getting out of there with this baby.
With her. And all of those things that they have to do to keep her alive.
God, look at those veins.
What are
Seriously,
we to
Max.
do? Hush now. Lullaby. Close your eyes, for sleep is coming. Hush now. Maman, si elles entendent you cry. I know. I'm sorry.
The way the ghost said, "I'm going to ease your oblivion." What a statement.
Is this best for you, Amari? To be here? With a promise of life?
Do I get to make a
Do I
choice?
refuse her? And you and I step out there and see what comes to us.
What do you guys think? I think we should refuse. I usually make choices that end up with terrible endings, but I don't want to just give up this baby. Hey, Gabriel, what's up, dude? And he just crashed on the futon. I don't know if you guys heard that. What was that? Or are you going to bed in the middle? I think we've almost wrapped up with this, so then I'll come see. Okay. So you said if I put the baby down, I cannot take the battery. So I'm guessing putting the baby down probably ends it right there. And we see like the sacrifice ending. Am I supposed to take this? Yasmin is the MVP. This is true. We're not giving this up, guys.
Please, Tasi. How can you protect her out in the world? The disease will ravage her as it did your other child.
And Sashima, how's it going? We're hunting Johns. How you doing, Sashima? Oh no!
You have given me no choice.
It's trying to stop me.
I shall save her from you.
Oh no, you don't! I'm furiously clicking and pressing buttons, trying to resist.
Don't have her!
Do not run! I hear her, Tasi. The signs were there.
Shush, baby, shush.
Her body will fail her.
Is it your
is
birthday,
your
Sashima?
legacy.
Okay, I think this is the way out, right? Here we go. Oh, it was yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Sashima. That is awesome. Did you get to do anything cool? Let's keep this going. Did it finish? No, I think we need to use that syringe. Let's try this. We're gonna corrupt this thing.
Vitae will keep her whole. You could not accept it. You chose to run.
Here it goes. Oh, you went grocery shopping. Not the usual big birthday event, but you gotta do it. Oh no. Oh, we're just destroying this place. Okay, now what? it's corrupting her.
You will kill us all!
It's working. We can end this. But I don't think we'll survive it, little one.
Oh my gosh.
Do not struggle, Tasi.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to go up there. Get out of there, get out of there, John!
She's changing me.
So, I think there's more things we have to unplug, basically, destroy. Quiet, baby, quiet.
But I have made you one of my servants. Now you cannot take her from me. Now you cannot let her die.
Oh, this one's missing the battery. So we have to go back and get that battery that we left. Agreed, Tsushima. I mean, right now, if I did my birthday, there'd be nothing going on. I just marathon some movies that I like, play some games. Nothing exciting going out, you know? I gotta sneak around while she's not looking at me. Oh no!
I shall save her from you. There you are.
Shut up, baby. She saw me, or she heard me. Okay. So we gotta find the other control rooms and get the right battery.
You would have died in the desert without the well water. The child would be dead now.
Oh no! She caught me. Come on, come on, come on. Mashing buttons so hard. Okay, we're good. Go, go, go. This one's red already. This is the one we destroyed, I think.
Hush now.
Shh, baby. Oh, that World of Horror game. That was recommended that I play it.
I can change your child's fate.
It seems like a really cool idea. Okay, this is the one we corrupted. I could just take the battery, right? Yeah, now we're done with this one. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, go. Now, that game's still in early access, right? I would probably wait for that game to be finished before I play it.
I hear you, child.
Shush, shush, baby.
It's alright.
I will allow you much, but I cannot allow you to destroy her.
Okay, I gotta run for it. Oh, man. Almost caught me. Okay, we almost made it there. Wait, this one already has a battery. I guess I haven't done this one yet. Hey, Tiny! How's it going, Tiny? It's good to see you. Don't mind the crying baby. We're just trying to destroy this other dimension. You know, normal John Cadia stuff. Let's see, that screen shake looks like rubber banding on online games. Oh no. I don't play like a ton of online games, but I haven't had to deal with that for a long time. It's on version 9.17, so getting pretty close to 1, right? I'm the crying baby. Actually, Georgie's a crying baby. He's on the couch again right now. All right, let's Oh, I'm starting to run out of this stuff. We got one more. I'm sure they gave you just enough to do what you have to do in this game. This is an interesting mechanic. I have to keep spinning the mouse to finish that up. Even though it looks like it's in one spot, I'm still moving the mouse to keep it there. Okay, I think there's still one more.
By ending me, you end this world. You and your child will die.
Oh no.
You only be
No, 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 no. Oh no, I didn't get out of there. Dang it. That's my one problem, Soshima, is with the amount of free time I really have to play games, I know I would only play it once. So I usually like to wait until the final version so I have the best possible first experience, you know? That's creepy. Oh no, I think I lost. Because we're putting the baby back. It took control of us.
Fear not. I will not let you hurt her.
Oh, dang. I do have a Nintendo Switch, Gabriel, yeah. Oh, man. So I might have got not the ending I wanted just because of that, you know? It took control of me and did with it what it wanted to with the baby. What the hell's going on now? Are we full monster? Holy crap. How about you, Gabriel? Do you have one too? This is crazy. Let's see. To be fair, you kind of deserve that for not paying any attention. Well, I mean, as I was running, Elizabeth, there was no spotlight. In the middle of me running to the next spot, it just nailed me. So I didn't run into the light. It just jumped on me when I was there. I had no idea which way she was looking. Like that would ever happen. Holy crap. So we didn't get out of there. We just went full monster. She got to keep the baby. And, yeah, we're just stuck there. Kind of like Leon, basically. Let's see. You liked No More Heroes 2? I haven't played that one either. And less than halfway through the game, you have all the upgrades and it was super weird. So you just had like, when you have all the upgrades that early, does it become a little bit repetitive because you're not getting new stuff? Now, what did No More Heroes originally come out on? Was that on PS4? I'm not sure. This is also the most boring ending. Well, I assume so, because it's also like the saddest ending, you know? Okay, well, let's see if we can't rewind and try that scene again. Holy cow, that's what a dark ending. Yeah, this is true. Nobody's here for the pro gameplay. That is for sure. Are we even alive anymore? Now, I think I could do load game instead of continue game. I'm not sure where continue game will leave me off. I mean, I could try it. Is it going to be that last scene, hopefully? See if we can't do that a bit better. Yeah, I think this is pretty much right here. We're just here for the jazzercise. That's all. Oh, it was originally on the Wii, Gabriel. I didn't realize it was that old. That's cool. I really want to see what happens when we get the baby out of there. Or if we can get the baby out of there. Oh, way back here?
Where's he taking her? Amari!
That's a bit far. Was there no loads before then? Hold on, let me check. Let me just see if load game gives me any other options. I would think there would be one a little bit closer to that, because there was quite a bit of gameplay there. Let's see, the throne room? This is the most recent. Let's see, I wish they had a Twitch integrated game where the streamer could sacrifice his chat members in game to help themselves. That would be brutal. I would never hear the end of it. But then the premise is if he dies, the whole chat loses to begin with. Oh, that makes sense. No, you guys would absolutely kill me. I would be the first one sacrificed. This is probably going to put me in the same spot. Yes. Okay. Now, real quick, Andy's about to go to bed. She popped in here earlier to tell me that, so I'm going to go say goodnight real quick as I'm doing that. Let me give you guys a second to murder each other as I just murdered myself, basically, and earn another token. Quick Battle Royale. Now, if you haven't said anything in the last 10 minutes or so, just say anything. Say hi, hey, ping, whatever, just so that your little character appears at the bottom of the screen. Because there's like a timer. If you haven't talked in like 10 or 15 minutes, they disappear off the screen. So as long as your character's down there, you can participate in the Battle Royale. So I'll give you guys just a few seconds to do that. Take a drink real quick. Surprised Georgie is in here. He should be going to bed with Andy. There it is. Oh my, yes. That game was so fun, Therapy Android. They are making a new one, and I think it's going to be in 3D. I'm really curious how that'll work. Alrighty. Let's launch this. Bam. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm getting attacked. What's going on? As the mighty Mike boss watches over us. There we go. Okay, who won? Max, congratulations. Nice job, dude. Okay, we are right at the end of this game, getting the proper ending. I gotta rush through some scenes to kind of get back to that last scene, but I kind of think I know what we need to do. Once we've done that, we got about maybe an hour or so to kill, and then I think we'll probably do some Jackbox, so we can all play a game together. unwind, relax, have some fun. And then on Saturday, we're going to start a new game called Sanitarium, which Therapy Android requested. I'm excited to try that one out. If that day works for you, Therapy, you let me know. Legend says, if you get a perfect victory, the Mike bot steps down to fight us. I loved it. How there were all those rumors back in the day. If you do this and this and this, you get to fight some special character in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, you know? Some of them are true. Most of them were false. But it was just kind of a fun thing, you know? Oh, good. This is actually right at the end.
Now save us. Change us.
I was thinking we had to do all that other stuff.
I see you, you piece of filth!
She will not answer.
What
Right,
have you done with her?
You must listen to her.
This is brutal right here.
Trying to save.
Oh, that's hard to watch.
What are you?
Have no fear, Tasi Trianon. I have no wish to hurt you or your child.
Well,
Then let us go!
maybe a little bit on me.
With the portal I can take her home!
She will die. You do not remember? The child will be born with a sickness. It will waste her to nothing. Here with me, she can live. Here, there is hope.
No,
No, Sashima, that would be amazing.
I thought...
I would love to see
I
that.
thought I cured her. In that horrible place. You showed me.
A temporary respite. As with her sister, the illness is too deeply rooted. I am sorry. Vitae can halt this decay for a time, but is no cure. She will always need it. Follow. I will take you to her.
That thing that's all wound up with everything looks really cool. It does the audio clipping move. I love it.
I saw the child within you. Only a germ, but growing. I could not let her die.
Yeah, I gotta say, I do think
brought you all to me, so she could be saved.
the story in this game, to
I
me,
told you that Vitae would give her life, but that she must stay here.
the story is much more
You did
engaging
not
than the
listen.
first game.
You would not give her up. You would have died in the desert.
Is that a good
I
French
had
accent?
No
I wasn't sure.
choice, but to make you into something I could control.
That's good to know.
I would care for her. I could be the mother I was meant to be. Look at yourself, Tasi. You have become a harvester. Soon your mind will be nothing but hunger. You can do no more for her, but I can. You must let me be her mother.
What if we get out of here? Are we still doomed?
Here.
Amari! I'm here. I'm here, my heart. I've got you.
They did say harvester.
Mama's here.
We are the harvester.
Comfort her. Feed her. Say goodbye. You do not have much time. When you are done, leave her and come to me. I will ease your oblivion.
Join the lodge. I just think of that guy that talks like a giant burp, you know?
It's all right, little one. It's all right. Oh, God. Look at us, Amari. How did we get to this? If we try to go home, can I find a way to keep you safe? Or will it be Alice all over again? But to leave you here,
That's a nipple. That is a nipple.
and all of those things that they have to do to keep her alive.
Yeah, did you get that ending the first time you played Elizabeth, or did you get
What are we to do?
the saving the baby ending, I guess?
Hush now. Lullaby. Close your eyes, for sleep is coming. Hush now.
But I also want to see what happens if you just give up versus fight her, you know?
Mamas, yes, so don't you cry. I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, at this point, Tiny, it's probably not even milk. It's Vitae.
Is this best for you, Amari? To be here? With a promise of life?
What does this ending look like? Okay, I kind of want to see it before we try to do the whole action scene. It might be the same. I don't know. She said she would ease our journey into oblivion.
This is it, Amari.
I want to see this one. We have a little bit of
If I lay
time.
you down now,
Oh, it is the same. Dang it!
I may never see you again.
Nope, nope, not happening. Okay. You saved me, Elizabeth. I almost did that. So now, I probably can't take this one. If I take it... Oh, I can take it. Okay.
Do I refuse her? And you and I step out there and see what comes to us.
I was thinking it might close the door on me.
Tasi, how can you protect her out in the world?
I am also terrible at stealth.
I shall save her.
We noticed. This way. Oh, we have to soothe the baby. This is crying like crazy.
The signs were there from her conception. Her
See, so I
body
watched the
will
light.
fail her. It is your legacy.
The light's not over here. Book it. There we go. I'm gonna take that other one too on my way out. So let's use our syringe. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a problem, Tiny, because it's not really like a sexualized thing, and it's just part of a game that's not really about that, you know? They make it kind of vague, but what they're really saying is, don't play any hentai games. Let's grab this. See ya. That's so cool looking. I love it.
It's working. We can end this. But I don't think we'll survive it, little one.
Okay, it's starting to look for me again. I see the light there. Gonna wait. Gonna calm the baby. Okay, there's no light. Go, go, go. Really what I think I'm doing is I'm rushing too far. I need to take breaks just to see if... Oh, like right there. It almost got me.
Please be quiet.
Quiet, baby. Shut up. Alright, let's go, go, go. Relentless. Exclusively play hentai games. Which makes it hard to be a streamer. I guess you could do it. You would just have to have tons of things blocking the screen. From what I remember reading, they basically say if it has something like that, it just can't be the focus of the game. It's okay if a game has some scenes like that, but that can't be the main point of the game, I guess. Kind of like saying you could watch a rated R movie, where it might have a sex scene or something here and there, but not a rated X movie, you know, like an actual pornography. Okay, that's 2. Might as well grab another battery. Can't go that way.
You end this world! You and your child will die!
No, little one. I'm sorry, but our world...
Poor
There's so
Relentless.
much pain. It can't go on.
Oh no!
Struggle, Tasi.
Oh, we're okay, we're okay.
She's changing me.
Shut up, baby.
Can't let her catch me. I'll lose myself.
Go, go, go. Okay, I think I see the next one. Ducked in here. Oh, that was close. Okay, luckily, we brought lots of batteries. We got 3 batteries on us. Do we have enough of this stuff? This is our last one. So, I'm hoping this is it.
This is it, Amari. If we do this, this is the end.
This is it. Oh, that's a good point, Tsushima. Just in case we need it to escape. Yoink. She just dropped something. Oh no, it's taken us over too. It's like right underneath us. So we might have doomed her by doing this. My gosh, do we not even get out of there? I thought we were going to try to escape to the portal. We might not have been able to. The place just collapsed on us, it looked like. Meanwhile... Oh, that whole thing is red now. It's falling apart. Which is probably going to kill this guy. Because the power is going to start fueling that thing, right? Yeah. And the red stuff is spreading over here too. Hope we didn't get crushed. I think we got crushed. We're gonna see words scrolling. Yep. That was the end of us there. So it's almost worse trying to save the baby. Because if you think about it, you doomed the queen or whatever. Of course, I don't feel too bad about that. But in dooming the queen, she can't take care of our baby, which we couldn't have. She could. And we got killed anyway in there, you know? I forgot genocide is John's specialty. That it is. That it is. And Relentless, you were saying this reminds you of a moment in Sci-Ray stream earlier. You said you're trying to keep things PG, but that I'm a very non-PG elsewhere. And then he went, yeah, I notice you're very open on John's stream. That's hilarious. Let's see, we couldn't have because of her. Oh, you mean, we couldn't have, what did I just say? I'm trying to think of what part you picked on that. We couldn't, oh yeah, I guess we could have saved, well, but that was all before us, right, Tsushima? Like, our first daughter, Alice, she got sick, and that was before any of this. So I thought that our new daughter was going to suffer the same fate, and this being wanted to save her, right? I wasn't sure if it really had to do with them in the first place, really. So this is why you like Amnesia. It doesn't have linear good or bad endings. That ending stops all the suffering in the world, but also kills you. That's true. I love endings that are very nebulous, makes you think about it, and you can kind of come to some of your own conclusions, you know? I love that stuff. Wolverine! Hey Wolverine, how's it going? It's good to see you. That's true, Sashima, and I think that she was misleading us the whole time. So like, what can you really believe, you know? I'm just kind of taking the fact that our first daughter got sick, so maybe that was gonna happen regardless, you know? Amnesia was really good, Wolverine. I enjoyed it. This game, I would say, is probably not as focused on the scares as the original, if you've played the original. But the story is way grander. Just a lot more going on. There's a lot more, I guess, I mean, the first game had a story, but I think this one, it's a little bit more in your face. Like, it's easier to tell what's really happening without just reading notes, which, nothing wrong with that, but that's not my favorite way to absorb a story. And you could actually see characters, see people. You couldn't in the first game, but it was very low budget, you know? Yeah, well, if you do play this game, Wolverine, don't expect a happy ending. This is actually the second ending that we got. We got what I thought was the bad ending. And then I think we just got a worse ending. So I don't know. Let's see, if you pick these games up only to get scared, they're not for you. Exactly, yeah, it's... And not that it's like a jump scare game or anything, but I do think the first game probably focused more on the tenseness of the environments and whatnot, and trying to creep you out. Where this game was a good balance. You got some story, you got exploration, you got, I guess, probably more backstory of all the stuff going on. The first game had some of that, but this one probably, I think, had more focus on that. And still had the scares as well. Definitely some good creepy parts as well. But yeah, very, very sad story. Very sad story. And I love sad stories. Some of my favorite movies are always very sad.